Hello, how are you today? And it's another lovely chat out there in Radio Land. Let's get the viewers in here. Get your big butt in here. No. All the big booty chicks can come in here. Actually, we want all the booty chicks in here. Come on, booty chicks. No. David Carlisle, how you doing? First in the chat. You're awesome as always. So, we're going to try to get about 42 billion people in here just because, I don't know. We're waiting on the usual cast of characters. You know, they'll show up. But I think if I say big booty chicks enough, they'll hop in. I could be mistaken, but I tend to think if I say good things happen, they probably will. Although, person I want to get on my panel is streaming right now, so she may hop in the chat, but I like to, now do something I like. Well, it's against my better judgment, but I'll say go Auburn. So there you go. I'll you're the only person I'll say go Auburn for. I won't even say that for my friend's wife, and she's a diehard Auburn fan. So I've never said it to her before in 15 years of knowing her. So there you go. Of course, when LSU plays, all bets are off, obviously. But yeah, why not? I don't know what a war eagle is, but sure, I can give you a war squirrel. No, I'll say war eagle. There. I don't know. I mean, it's better than that RT crap that they keep saying on Twitch. I can't even spell. I can't even say those words. They just no. There's somebody that's in a chat on Twitch, and that's her name. And I say, why in the hell would you name yourself that? That's well, her name's Bama Girl RTR. And I'm like, I can't say those words. It's against my religion. And she goes, what religion is that? I said, the LSU religion. And then I followed up by fuck Bama. So, hey, Masha, how you doing? Appreciate you popping in the chat. I'm trying to get about 32 million people in here. So I'm just kind of, I'm flinging this off the top of my head. I know. That's why I put in the title, Celebrating 316 Day. I don't exactly know what that is, but today's March 16th, and 316 is in the title. So, I'm okay. I'm about okay. I ain't dead, but I ain't breathing. Or maybe I am breathing. I don't know. I'm sorry I'm missing a lot of your streams because I've been working like really early and lately, and then I go to sleep. So, but I'm trying to figure out. I'm just trying to get people in the chat room. People say I stream too late. I went on at 6 p.m. and they say it's too early. I tried noon streams. Nobody comes into noon streams. I'm like, okay, let's figure this out. I might have to go back to the 12 to 3 stuff. But, okay. I was going to do a stream last night, but then somebody else was on last night that I was watching, and they got hit with a copyright strike for singing a song that's in public domain. So what does that tell you? Of course, YouTube doesn't do the copyright. It's a third party. It's something with a D. DAPA, DARPA, Dipper. I don't know. Maybe it's with a W. I can't remember the one, but I don't know. I don't know how you got hit. I don't know how you get hit with the copyright singing a drinking English song from 1732 that's public domain. So I have no idea. And I don't know what the name of the song is, but any song that's over 250 years old pretty much has to be in public domain. So, I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong, but you know, it's crazy. They got the bug up their ass. And I don't remember this third party, but you know, that's what I keep telling people. When you get a copyright, it's not YouTube. Because people think, oh, what did I do? YouTube has no idea because they didn't do it to you. That's the thing. YouTube's like, oh, you got hit with a copyright? What the hell did you do? And I'm like, I'm asking you that. And they go, well, you may have done this. Well, I'd like to know. That's why when people get fed up, well, tell me what I did. It's because they don't know. They don't do the copyrights. They outsource that shit. You know, whatever it is, it's probably out there in India or something. You know, they outsource that shit. So, you know. But, and I only had it to where you have to be in here for 16 minutes to, you know, to subscribe. So, you know, it's the goal. People got to subscribe and listen to the content. And you know, if Cajun pops in, we'll, and I'm sure he will, we'll have some good radio. Might bring that crazy trucker Raging Cajun Garage in here. You know, he's probably stuck in the middle of Iowa on the side of the road going, what in the hell? But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. That'd be funny if he wasn't. All right. Speak of the devil. I speaketh his name, and he does come in here. So let me see if I got the calibration right for a second. Let's see. Okay, YouTube sound off. And we're going to bring in my co-host. You know him, you love him. That crazy Cajun Coin Hunter.
Go Tigers and who dat, baby?
Who dat all the way. I was just in somebody's chat, and they said, who dat? And I said, oh, you a Saints fan? Die hard. And I said, you're welcome to my stream. That's right. LSU won tonight in baseball, 9-8. They beat Mississippi State. Yeah, they lost yesterday to Mississippi State, I think like 7-2. But they won the second game in Starksville, 9-8.
John said, all right, that's cool.
Yeah. You sounded a little off. I think your mic's away from you.
Crap, it was.
I heard you, but it was kind of like you were in a tunnel there.
Dang.
I should have been like, let's see how long Cajun realized. I did that with Scotty one night. Scotty will leave the graphics up on his screen, and he goes, I've been streaming for 2 hours, and there's graphics on my screen, and he's little. He goes, why didn't anybody tell me? We said, it's much fun just to listen. Yeah. I didn't find any coins on the register today. I seen some coppers from the 60s and 70s. I didn't pull those though, but I was looking for the big change. I didn't see any, considering it was jam packed, and I didn't want to stay on the register today. But I'm pretty sure those rolls had copper because the two I got on the register and I opened all the rolls because there was no change, no bills, and I saw a lot of copper in there. But I didn't see any Wheaties, so I was just like, I didn't have that many nickels or pennies to switch out. I wish I could have found some today. I mean, I found 27 cents on the ground, but then I spent $15 for hamburgers, so I don't know. I'm like, well, and then, of course, my job, every month they go to like Sam's Club and they get like snacks and they get food and and I went to lunch. I come back and she's like, oh, I need help bringing the food in. And I go, well, shit, I just spent $15 on a drink and a hamburger. I could have been eating spaghetti and, they do crackers, they do fruit, they do, But after 2 or 3 days.
Healthy foods. What's up, Mayhem and Miracles? What's up, David Carlisle? How y'all are tonight?
Well, I mean, they have bananas and oranges.
War Eagle, that'll work. War Eagle, baby.
Yeah.
Go Auburn.
David Carlisle said, do something good. I gave you a like. I said, all right. I said, against my better judgment, I'll say go Auburn. And then I said War Eagle.
No, it's not. Mix some coconut in it. I bet you. Look, some more pecan candy, Missy made. Here you go, baby.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could grab through the screen. I'd get me some. I'd be like, all right, YouTube, smell-o-vision.
Oh, no coconut in it? Okay. What you got in there? Peanut butter? Is that peanut butter pecan candy? You got peanut butter in there?
Mm-hmm.
You got peanut butter in there? Peanut butter pecan candy.
You can smell peanut butter. Usually you can. I mean,
well, I was right here when she made it earlier, but
you were standing right there and you didn't know what's in that candy.
no, I was doing something with a bunch of parts.
Oh, yeah, they wanted me to play. They wanted me to play Fix the Door today. We had a maintenance guy come in yesterday, and you know the alarm on the door, bing, 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 bing. You know, someone, you know, they don't take a sensor off, generally goes up. Well, the damn thing wasn't working. This guy comes in with a screwdriver, looks at the thing, goes, spends 2 hours looking at this thing. He leaves. Every time someone comes in or out, bing, 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 for the last 2 days. So they were like, okay, we need you to, my boss comes up to me, yeah, we need you to fix the door. I go, I'm not a handyman. I said, you give me a hammer, I'll fix that damn door. I told him, I said, the best thing to do is there's a sensor on the door, the motion sensor. I said, why don't you cover that sensor up? Why don't you cover the alarm up? Get a piece of tape it up. So that's what they did. And sure enough, when they put a piece of tape over that thing, no more bing, 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 no more sound.
Mm-hmm.
I was just throwing, my boss was like, well, shit, how'd you know about that? I said, I didn't. I was just guessing.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know how to fix an electric door. I said, I could turn it off.
CYA, cover your butt. What's up, Colt?
Well, that's CYB.
Yeah, well,
she's
in there.
She's one of those. I can't hear this fucking door anymore. We gotta fix it. Okay, fix it then. I don't know. She's like, I need some duct tape. And then she's like, I need some. And then she goes, I'm looking for some rope. And I was about to say, I wanted to say, what the hell's going on with this combination?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, why you need some rope here? But I don't know, some crazy stuff.
No, she had a 4-wheel drive truck and she wanted you to tie the rope to that, and then the ball of her truck hits the truck.
She does drive a truck.
And then you yank it out of there.
She does drive a truck because I had to unload the food that she got from Sam's in the truck. It's a red truck. I don't know. I didn't see the model of it, but the big red truck.
Probably a Dodge.
Maybe. Next time I unload the food from her truck, I'll look at it. Well,
probably a Dodge because most of your trucks that are red nowadays are Dodges. Yeah.
But Colt, if you're gonna say hey and then just kind of like go eat a burger for 2 hours and then just leave, I'm kind of like, you gotta come up, you gotta talk, we gotta carry this conversation. Yeah,
of course. Then again, to you the other night, Colt?
He ate a burger and he fell asleep for 3 hours.
That's what happened. Well, he said he was going to check on the burgers. Or
I have no idea.
Take them off the grill or whatever. I know he was grilling some burgers or ribs or something.
I have no idea what happened. Yes, come up and Boudreaux's got the link, of course. I got
it.
But I mean, I could do it, but I'm lazy. Hell, I don't want to do it. But yeah. You notice I didn't title it chat number ... today. Because look, you know what today is, right?
Well, it's not St. Patrick's Day. I know that.
No, that's tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
It's March 16th. 316.
Oh, 316. Yeah.
That's why I put 316 day. I was going to do one last night, but then Scotty was doing one with his son, and they were doing Irish, and they were drinking. He got hit with a copyright for singing a 250-year-old Irish song. It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's public domain.
Heard you say that.
Yeah.
Now, there's like the national anthem,
Yeah.
You know, that's somebody bought the rights to that.
Yeah.
That song.
Same thing with the Happy Birthday song. You
Yeah,
can't sing that on
right.
YouTube. Well, he put the reason I found out is because he tagged me. He put a Facebook post up, and he had mentioned something about the national anthem and stuff like that. And I was like, why does this not surprise me that YouTube? But then again, every time he sings an Irish drinking song, he used to have his ad for his advertising business, and it would play the bagpipes in the background. YouTube would copyright him on that until they finally he appealed it and won. But he doesn't play it anymore for the fact that, you know, but I even told him, he knows this too. I even told him, it's not YouTube hitting you with that copyright. It's that third party.
Right.
But
yeah. It's just like me with when they said I was doing some acapella for 20 seconds and YouTube sent it to me. But there's total silence almost. And that 20 seconds is just me saying hi to who was it? Anyway, I said hi to somebody, and I was like, I think Tommy Hamlin, something like that.
Yeah.
And I said, how's the weather in Dublin? You know? And then, boom.
Hey, Miss Wanda, how you doing?
Hey, Miss Wanda, how you doing?
We gotta get everybody up, but
so they finally, how they call that? Counteracted or
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the word either.
I fought it. Okay. Appealed
Countersued
it, whatever. Counter attacked it. Yeah. I counter attacked it. And YouTube said, well, there's no dispute. So we're not giving them the monetization anymore. And if you made any monetization, you're getting all your monetization back from that. You know, and when it was total silence. They said I had acapella in there for 20 seconds. I was singing a song.
They can pick stuff up. Even if you mute it, they can still pick up stuff.
It was a South American
dropped out
artist that said I did that. That's claiming copyright. How can you claim copyright on silence or saying hello to somebody in French?
Here's the thing that's flawed, right? People don't realize this, and some people say it's not true, but I've looked it up. I think you can do this. It's the same reason how people in the past used to hit the report button on YouTube just that they didn't like you for bullshit. I think what happens is you put a claim through YouTube, and YouTube doesn't do it. I forgot whatever that third party is, and that third party, they don't even do research. It's like an Autobot. They automatically boom. So I'm thinking that somebody was just like, oh, let's try to get some money off of, because if you can't, how can you copyright silence? If that's the case, everybody would be in trouble.
And hey, Phil guy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the last time I was on. After I ate, I went to fucking a lot of energy just went out. I went to.
Oh, you're all right. I was just messing around. We were just like, where the hell Colt went to? Because I put you backstage. I said, he'll be back in a minute or so. And then he just poof. And I was like, I mean, hey, last week, my internet went out for half an hour.
Yeah, como ça va, Boudreaux?
Ça va bien, Muzo.
God bless you.
Put that at Creole.
No, that's achoo.
I do that with
Chinese. Achoo. That's
the Spanish people I work with. The Spanish people I work with, they talk Mexican, and I go, God bless you. And they look at me and they go, and they start laughing. I said, I only know a few of those words.
When somebody talks German or Russian around me, I'm like, you do, and you're going to clean it up.
Oh, I used to know German pretty well, but I know a few words still, but I used to speak it pretty decent. I took it in high school.
Boudreaux, what's the holiday for Cajuns? It's Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras, baby. Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
One day I got to go to Cajun, Lafayette and celebrate the Cajun way. Eunice.
That's Mardi Gras. You know, Mardi Gras is the most famous Cajun holiday they got.
I thought that was a New Orleans holiday.
No.
It's celebrated in New Orleans, but I mean, it's
Yeah, they
more.
celebrate
Orleans,
in New Orleans.
they say New Orleans has the best Mardi Gras.
Well, it's the biggest commercialized Mardi Gras. Yeah. Mobile, Alabama
Yeah.
actually had the first Mardi Gras. You know, in the New World, the sailors knew the time and date and all that, and they knew when it was Mardi Gras. Fat Tuesday from the French. Okay, the French. Now, the Mardi Gras didn't start here in the New World. The Mardi Gras has been in France for years. Okay, and Spain for years, hundreds of years. Okay,
in France, not Spain. Huh?
France and Spain, Catholic. It's Catholicism. It's Catholic religion. Yeah, Fat Tuesday. Yeah, Easter Sunday and all it has to do with the birth of Jesus. Spain
has
the new birth of Jesus, which is when
Cinco de Mayo,
the Ascension. When he went up into heaven.
Cinco de Mayo is the drinking holiday when we drink to the dead.
Cinco de Mayo, that's Mexican there.
Yeah, you drink a beer on May 5th. The crack. That's just the reason to crack one open and say, "All right, let's start drinking, boys."
Yeah, I can drop my hat here in town, and somebody's going to crack open a beer, and say, "Let's party."
Well, if I had,
I found out. Hey, Woodrow, I found out Ville Platte is the smoke meat capital of the world.
It is.
I'm surprised. I thought it would be like I didn't think Louisiana was big on smoking meat. I know Louisiana is big on seafood. I know some like Tennessee beef meat.
Oh hell, that reminds me. Doug called me on Facebook last night, and I fell asleep.
We talking about smoked meat that's different than smoking say like a steak or a burger on the grill. We talking about smoked meats to put up for a long time. That's the kind of smoked meat we're talking about. Curing smoking like that. That way you can leave like a smoked rabbit. You can leave a smoked rabbit out on the table for a couple 3 days. No problem. Just cover it with the aluminum foil. Don't let the little chi bugs get on it.
Yeah, them bastards. Yeah.
I wonder
who eats smoked meat. That's the type of smoked meat we're talking about. Something that's curing. You're actually curing the meat, like smoked bacon.
No, that's delicious.
That's the kind of smoked meat. We ain't talking about smoking for 6 hours, 7 hours. Which smoked sausage. It takes. I like to do mine about 8 hours. Smoked sausage. Big Randy Guidry, he used to like 3.5, 4 hours. Time to take it off. I'm like, that meat's still raw, dude. Raw is when you put it in there almost. And he's breaking off which is nothing but pork meat, pork steak, thick pork steak, cut like pants leg. And he's eating that half raw meat. No wonder you got a tapeworm.
Yeah.
How do you smoke boudin?
Well, that you do it on the grill. Or you could put it in a smoker, but no use building that fire and all that in that smoker just for a few lengths of boudin. You got the grill fired up, the barbecue grill, and you just put it on that side, and then you let that smoke pass over it and stuff on that cool side, like a cold smoke, but a warm smoke. I love grilled boudin. Oh, man, it tightens that skin up. Yeah, it makes that skin crunchy. Not crunchy, but it tears off easy,
Yeah.
France and France and Italy look a lot alike. You know that?
They're right next door to each other. France, Italy, and Spain.
They both got the Riviera.
France and Germany. You got France and Germany. They border.
France and Italy got Belgium. Believe it or not, they got the Alps too.
Luxembourg in there, and most everybody in Belgium and Luxembourg speak French. They speak French more over there in those two countries than they do German.
France and Italy got the Alps in northern the country. They got just like Germany and some northern Italy and France.
I haven't, but I know exactly where it is.
Yep. I've ate. Miss Wanda, I've ate boudin from Billy's. In fact, Billy's boudin, right here in Opelousas, down the road from us, Billy's bought Ray's boudin, but there was a stipulation that Ray had to make. I mean, Billy had to make that recipe plus Billy's recipe when Billy bought out Ray's, and when he sold, that was a contract, and he's got to give him a certain commission percentage off of that boudin, off of the sales of Ray's old boudin recipe. But just in that one location. Now, Billy's is in Scott, Dusson, on I-10 outside of Lafayette. And Billy's is right there in Opelousas. And then I think there's another Billy's, but there's another one in Krotz Springs.
Yeah, that's a big old
Yep.
place.
That's it. And that brand new building, brand new Billy's. Oh, boy.
That's
I
a big
remember
one,
when
yeah.
Years and years ago, for 20, 30 years, they was in that little spot. That little used to be a gas station, and a little convenience store, kind of like a Billups station. And they took out a lot of stuff and they put all them coolers in with all that specialty meat, like stuffed pork chops and, already seasoned or smoked meat and all that. They put all them big coolers in everywhere, and display coolers. And then the crackling counter and the boudin counter and all that in there. And it was too small. They outgrew that place, and they built that big old place, and it still ain't big enough to hold all the lines in there. You remember from Memorial Day, Johnny, when we was all at the camp playing music and everything? Yeah. Me and Missy, when we all packed up and left, we stopped at Billy's because I was hungry, because Gage ate all the ham. And all the potato chips that me and Missy brought over there. Yeah. For me, because of when my blood sugar dropped. Yeah. Went in Billy's, and they had like 40 people in there.
I believe it.
I went to the little ShopRite, Tobacco Plus down the road, and I had to wait to get to Port Barre. And I got something to eat because my blood sugar was so low.
Yeah, I went in there once to get a drink, but remember I was telling you got that Family Dollar General combined store. It's right across the street.
Now.
No, not that one. I'm talking about where
1,000 dollar stores closed. Have you heard that news?
I'm talking about. He's talking about Billy's. The Billy's in Krotz Springs, the one I was telling you about, that Dollar General Family Dollar combined. That's across the street on that side, right by Billy's. Because when I went up there last time, I saw it. And I was like, I might have to stop there. But,
they went to Rain. I was in Rain. We went to the zoo. I didn't know they had a zoo in Rain. They got a zoo in Rain?
I didn't
it
know
always
that.
rains in the zoo.
The frog capital of the world, Rain, Louisiana.
That's right.
Now,
tell them it rains in the zoo.
Ain't far from Scott. Rain's only a couple miles from Scott. Like about what?
Where's Cameron Parish?
Like that, dude.
About 7 miles from Rain, you got Scott and Dusson. And that's probably the one in. She said she got a boudin stuffed boneless chicken or a boudin stuffed chicken. So that was probably the one in Scott or Rain, unless they went through Krotz Springs.
The rain in
Which
Spain.
I don't see why they would go through Krotz Springs unless they just wanted to see the sights,
I got a running joke when I go to because you have to drop the 45 miles an hour. I got a running joke.
They got the Zoo of Acadiana.
Yeah, but I got a running joke. You stop. This is what I do, Cage. When I go through Krotz Springs, I go, well, there's the gas station. There's the other gas station. And there's the Hotel Billy's. And all right, well, we're out of Krotz Springs, folks. Because when you go off the bridge, it's all you see really is you don't see the whole Krotz Springs. You just see Billy's, and then you see the
Carstners. They got Carstners, specialty food. Now they got some good boudin balls. That's the home of the jalapeno cheese boudin ball.
Crazy. Kirk, you need a butcher.
Yeah.
That guy is crazy.
I think John is
Whitetails Lodge over there. That's a restaurant. Good food over there too.
And then the best stop.
The best stop, that's in Scott.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't never been.
I
to
don't
that.
like. I don't like their cracklings. I don't like their cracklings and their boudin. I do. Don't get me wrong. I do. But they got too much
I went to
paprika
that.
and stuff.
I went to that place in Scott where they sell those cracklings and stuff.
At the best time. But there's a bunch of them in Scott that got cracklings.
Oh, it was a certain place. I don't know what the name is. I don't know when I see it. Huh?
That didn't work out.
Hey, Woodrow,
Yeah.
your wife. I seen a video of you and your wife cooking. Did your wife make Reese's peanut butter cups? Really?
It's a little recipe, something like that.
She didn't make the
I know
exact
somebody-
Reese's peanut butter, but
No, not the exact same thing. No.
yeah.
It looked like it. And
Mrs. the YouTube chef.
yeah, she could be
Well-
a Cajun Paula Deen.
The Cajun Paula Deen. I don't know, take that as an insult or a compliment.
Well, I like Paula Deen.
No, I'm picking. I like
Yeah.
Paula Dean too. I do.
My
But yeah,
favorite
she's
chef
an
of all
all-around
time
cook
is
like Paula Dean. Yeah, she does
Justin
candy.
Wilson.
She experiments. You know, sometimes it don't come out there too good, but a lot of time it does. You know.
Well, you don't know unless you kind of let's throw all this together and see.
Yeah.
That's how some of the best recipes come together. They just make a mistake and
Yeah.
hey, it's good.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think that peanut butter pecan candy came from some peanut butter something she tried to make a week ago and it didn't come out right. So she just remelted it, added sugar to it, and cooked it down a little longer. Because what you got to cook sugar down to a certain point where, like, to what they call a softball stage or hardball stage. If you don't get it cooked hot enough, get that sugar up to temp, it's not gonna. When you spread it out on your wax sheet of your parchment paper, when you spread it out, it's never gonna stiffen up. Okay.
That's what happened
Yeah.
to me the last time I made peanut butter fudge.
Yeah, Missy tried to make some peanut butter candy for Mama's birthday party last week, and it didn't come out. She tried to boil it again, rework it again, and it didn't come out. So I don't know if that's the leftovers, not the leftovers, because she didn't bring it. She forgot it over here. She forgot to bring it to her mama's party. So, yeah, okay. What Miss Wanda said, Zuliana, that's the one by Lafayette, the Zoo of Acadiana. And then you too, Miss Wanda, have a good night. So she probably went
Hey,
to
Miss
the
Wanda.
village right there in Scott, because that's the closest one to Lafayette. Unless they went to Opelousas, north of Lafayette, and then took 190 east, Green, which when you're in Baton Rouge, they call 190 Greenwood Springs Road.
We try to have fun. I just need to keep more people in here. I'm trying to bring back the tradition. I want to set a goal, get about 100 views a stream like back in the day. Well, hell, back in the day, I had 250 views. But, we'll get there. Let's see. We always have fun,
One day I'll get out of the 600 range on subscribers.
Yeah, it rained. Yes, it's supposed to storm tomorrow. I'm at work. I'm getting ready to go to lunch. All of a sudden, the sky turns black, and it goes with the lightning, tornado, and shit like that. And but
Y'all had some bad weather today. Last night.
it was sunny. It was sunny today.
Really? Shit, we had rain this morning and last night and all
Yeah,
that.
both.
Tomorrow it's supposed to storm. Yesterday we had the bad rain. It would rain about 11:30, 12 o'clock. It rained 3 hours straight. Stopped. It was sunny for about an hour, and it stormed again for another 2 or 3 hours. They had lightning hit a tree right down the street from me. Big an oak tree, cut it in half. Split that sucker right down the side.
Dang.
Good thing it's in front of that abandoned house though. They got this house that's been abandoned for like 20 years. They're fixing it up. But yeah, funny part is it's in the front. If it would have went further, it would have hit the roof and they're actually renovating a house, so they would have been pissed that they had to,
I'll bet.
do that stuff. But I was at work and somebody's phone was going off. It was tornado warnings and shit. And I was watching Margaret Orr, and I was like, well, she's gonna go out with a bang since she's retiring in a few weeks. She's gonna go out with a really good bang. But they say tomorrow it's gonna be just as bad as it was the other day. But it was sunny. It was sunny today.
It was both cloudy, raining, and sunny.
I went outside this morning to check the mail at 11 o'clock, and the Lake Boudreaux was outside. But that's all that rain we had last night. And man, me and Johnny was on the phone, I forget, a couple times last night. And it was like, well, Johnny had called me. He says, "Is that thunder I hear over there? Or is that the machine shop next to my house dumping all that steel, big steel, 16-foot steel plate in that roll-off?" I'm like, that's thunder.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, it shook. Let me tell you, yesterday, the wind was so bad. I was at work. It blew the outside door off and turned it inside out. You know, the opening door? They have the one door we lock up and the other door. It took it off its hinges and literally just blew it outside in. And I had to go out there and push the damn thing back in and put it on the track.
Yeah, it's easy. Like a supermarket door or Walmart door, the ones that open. If they close, close and the electricity goes out or whatever, all you do is push, and you push hard, and that door will come off the track. And that's meant to be like that in emergency.
Yeah, but it did it just through the wind.
Yeah,
and everybody's freaking out. Everybody's freaking about it. I was like, all you gotta do is push it back in place. It's not broken.
Yeah.
And they were just like, oh shit, the door's broken. I'm like, no, it's supposed to do that. It's a safety thing. But they were calling up people and they were like, oh shit, the door's broken. How are we gonna lock the door? And I said, you can fix it, it's fine. I said, besides, they have to there's two parts. They lock the one door and the other. If they can't get into that door, then they can't get into the second door without tripping the alarm.
Right.
But you had to go back out there and fix it. And then the compactor broke yesterday, so they called somebody. It broke in threes. The door went off the hinges, the compactor broke, and the alarm wouldn't stop going bing, 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 bing. And I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, something going on here. It's crazy, but I don't know.
Some of those automatic sliding doors have a key on them, and when you turn the key, it locks to the door that's next to it. Okay. Yeah. And it has a thing on the bottom that pops down that goes in the track, and you can't push the door open, but that's a locked door. Okay. And that's never supposed to be locked during business hours. Never. It's got a sign on it, never to be locked during business hours.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah.
Well, that place originally didn't have one of those. They put it in about 2 or 3 months ago. When it opened, when it opened, it had one of the pulley doors. You manually pull it open, and because it wasn't there. Yeah, for whatever reason, when they took over that building, it was abandoned because the other company, it was sitting vacant for about a year and a half. For whatever reason, they did all that money to renovate and fix the store, and then they figured, oh, we didn't put the sliding doors, opening doors in. So then they did it about 2 months after, because something kept getting pushed back, and they actually didn't finish one or two things in the store. Like in the back, they didn't finish with the when they were putting stuff in the front. And it's kind of funny the way stuff is. You open up the back door, and I'm just like, and they put that stairwell up there for the top so you can sneak out the back. But that's the one door I haven't been in yet. But I'm at work, and I'm like, we busy as hell because it was storming so bad. People, they were in the corridor, so they couldn't, they didn't want to go out there in the rain. So people was like, I'm just gonna go buy some more shit. So that people we had in the store couldn't leave, so they just kept buying shit. And they were like, y'all made it. I had a customer, she goes, y'all made it rain So I would spend money, and I'm like, no, I want you to get the hell out of here. I want you to leave. I mean, it was like
make it
noon.
rain to keep you in the store. No, not you. No,
Yeah, it was like noon or something. I said, well,
Maybe
shit, I wanted to go to lunch.
In the 20s, but not you.
Yeah, I said, I wanted to go to lunch. I said, I had to go up and get something out the vending machine. It was raining so bad. I come down,
Like a Hubix
it stops
Pie?
raining. Huh?
Like a Hubix Pie or something.
No, they don't have Hubix pies in the vending machine. It's like M&M's, Snickers, shit like that. I got one of these little strawberry strudel things and a Snickers. I just tap my card. It takes my debit card. It's go bing.
You know yourself when you're hungry, have a Snickers.
Yeah. Somebody said that at work yesterday. They said, have a Snickers. So you turn into Betty White.
Yeah, you have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Yeah, they have
Give
Kit
me
Kat.
a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
That's why I joke with
Break me up a
Elderberry.
piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Elderberry's team is the chefs. If you remember that Snickers commercial where they were doing one of those, don't feel like yourself, whatever. And the guy was painting in the end zone. He was supposed to paint Chiefs, but instead he painted chefs.
Yep.
CHEFX. That's why I always say go chefs when Elderberry pops. That was a Snickers commercial.
That gotta be embarrassing.
Yeah. Or they got the one with Betty White when they go to tackle her. When they go to tackle a dude and it's Betty White, she gets up. It's like, come on, Billy, you're not playing right today.
She's
Betty White must, she's 99. She always thought she was about 29.
No,
she acted 29. She cuts like a sailor.
Yeah,
She's like all other old ladies.
It's kind of sad what they did to her house. Some people bought her house for like $10 million, and the first thing they did was they tore it down completely. They bulldozed it and everything, and they left the chimney was on the side. Huh? Oh, you went on mute. But they put the chimney on the side, but she had lived in that house for like 50 years. And yeah, they paid $10 million just to bulldoze it to the ground. All her fans, because they found out because they posted it on Twitter and Facebook, and all the Betty White fans were like, "What? You just Oh, they were pissed." But then I can see if you're going to pay $10 million, but why would you destroy a legend's house? A famous person's house. Seriously, if you're going to buy your own product, if you're going to build on land, build on land and just don't knock somebody's house down. That's just some stupid shit. Because then you could have flipped it. They bought it for $10 million. They probably could have flipped it for like $15, $20 million. Documentation. Betty White lived here. Hell, but somebody actually took the chimney though, because they put the only thing that they didn't destroy was the chimney. They took it off and they put it on the curb and someone grabbed it. That's how I found out, because the person that grabbed it posted it on Twitter and said, "Look, Betty White's house," and it was a pile of rubble. And it's crazy. And it was a good. If you look up online, I forget where it was, but it was a big house. Oh, I got to break the mold and go dot, or I'll do a comma. I don't know. I will do a comma. So I got to figure out a way to get people in here and listen to my nonsense.
Well, I heard you saying earlier when I was trying to get when the StreamYard was loading up. I heard you saying you tried an early stream, and somebody said it was too early. Then you tried midstream and all, but people don't know when you go and you don't announce it a day ahead of time. They don't know you went live at just say 12 o'clock.
Well, I stopped doing that.
If you start going live at 7 and you're consistent with 7 o'clock, because people say you go live too late. You go, well, you go live when you're off of work. You can't help work. You got to work. Okay. So if you go live at 10:30 or 11 at night, well, that's your work that does that. That's not you, electing to go that late. But if you get a chance to go live at 7, that's the perfect time, because at 6 o'clock I mean, it's 8 o'clock Eastern, and it's like 6 o'clock, Mountain Time, which is Arizona and Utah and Montana and all that.
Yeah.
And then it's 5 o'clock on the weekends.
I'll tell you what I
Nobody's
should
working
do, though.
hardly.
I'll tell you what I
You
should
know-
do. Like, because I used to do that midnight to 3 back in the day. And that's what got me, because at that point you had the Insomniacs, you had this, from doing like midnight to 3, I would get like 30 people.
Well, yeah,
in
everybody
the
in the coin community was a night
Yeah.
owl. Everybody.
Oh, well, you see that I think that's a reason why my channel died, because all those people either aren't on YouTube anymore or they don't come in here. But maybe I should start titling the things "Coin Community, get your ass in here pronto." What the hell's the matter with you? I bet you if I put in that free giveaway, then some bitches be in here in 2 minutes. I'd say, where the hell y'all been for the last 3 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say, Joe.
Oh,
I said,
yeah.
Joe.
Now, Bradley Height, he had a giveaway a while back. A
Who
couple
did?
of weeks ago. He had 100 people in there.
Who?
Bradley Height.
Oh, my internet dropped.
No, Bradley.
My internet
BH
dropped for like
Custom.
2 minutes.
He's BH Customs now, but Bradley Height.
Damn.
Custom silver pours and stuff. Man, he had 100 people for a giveaway. He usually gets 20, 30 people regular stream. When he had that giveaway with gold coins
that.
and all that, man, he had 100 people.
I jumped in that stream and I was like, did I win? And he said no. I said, all right, well, I will see you later when I win. And I was joking, and I acted like I left. And he goes, and somebody
That's
said,
so good.
somebody in the chat said, see, he's only here for the giveaway. And I said, you do realize I was kidding, right? I don't care if I win or lose. I don't go on people's streams just to win shit. Trust me. If that was the case, I'd be on everybody's stream all the time.
I was there.
Yeah. I mean, that's just,
I missed the first 5 minutes, but
I think I was there for about a half an hour, and then I had to go on somebody
I was
else's
there
stream.
all the time.
You
had to be there to win.
Had to watch.
You had to be there to win. Well, except for Miss Ida, she won one, and but she donated the industry the 10-ounce bar, silver bar, so they let her get away with that, on not being there for that. I think it was Morgan Dollar. She had won or something. I forgot what it was.
Like I said, I don't go there to win stuff. I just followed this guy. YouTube recommended me this guy, and he does. David Carlisle didn't win anything. Did Jimmy Lucari win it all?
I didn't win anything either. I got a rock.
There you go. But
I
found this.
Like Charlie Brown looks in his bag. I got a rock.
But I found this guy on YouTube. You got a few of them, but the channel I found, I can't remember his name, and I was watching a few of this guy's videos. It was recommended to me on YouTube, and he's been around YouTube, I don't know, about a year. And he was doing he just hit 1,000 subscribers, so he was doing 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and he was giving away a Todd Helton baseball card. I can't remember. I followed him, and I left a comment. I said, hey, just found you on YouTube. Congratulations on 1,000. I say, congratulations to the winner, because the video you had to put in the comments which video of his you liked or enjoyed or whatever, So my internet's going a little bit wonky, it seems like right now. So if I kick in and out, you know why. Earlier it was strong, but I think them wins are picking up again. But so, I left a comment on that guy's channel, and I was like, hey, new time subscriber, said, congrats to the winner. And he picked somebody yesterday that has been there since like the beginning. But it was some kind of error cards video. So I watched it, and I watched the second one. And, but he's been on YouTube like a year, and he hit the 1,000. And then I'm in the stream. It wasn't a live stream, but I left a comment. And someone said, "Oh, well, you just must be here for the giveaway." And I'm like, "No, I'm here because I like the channel. I don't care about the card. I can buy that card on eBay for $3. It's not Todd Helton rookie card USA team. It goes for about 15. It's not anything big, but it was like a PSA 10, which that goes for some change. But you know, but that's what they used to do to me in the coin community. Go, oh, you're only here for the giveaway. I don't care if I win, but the thing is, I used to win a lot, and I'm just like, I'm not here just to win. I'm here to, you know. But I don't go in a lot of the streams anymore because it's auction streams, and I'm not going to spend money on their stuff. I won't. So, you know, so there's only a few of them I go in there, but I always say, I'm not Jimmy Licari. I don't win everything.
Jimmy Licari, yeah.
I seen him in somebody's stream recently. I said, where the hell you been? I said, shit, I haven't been winning anything lately. I said, you winning all the stuff I didn't win? But I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, I guarantee you, if I put in the title giveaway, I'd have 200 people in here. But do I want that? Not really. I mean, you know, I don't want people in here just to sit here, and I don't want to do it that way. You know. I mean, now maybe in the future I might do that. I might give away something, but I mean, you know, I'm not saying I will. I don't completely rule it out, but
yeah, Boudreaux.
You.
I'm surprised you didn't tell me I was repeating myself today.
I didn't hear you repeat anything. You dropped out like either I don't know. You dropped out like 3 times, but
I know you like talk about this, talk about a few of the same things and tell the same old jokes.
Well, to tell you the truth, Colt, I got told the other day I was repeating myself a lot, so I guess we're in the same company.
I guess. I'm sorry, I like the same old thing. Yeah.
Well, you wasn't talking about the same old thing, so no reason for me to say it. I'll let you know when you do repeat it, though.
We'll be like, hey, what the hell? Let's talk about something else. Talk about some hookers for a change. No.
I talk about old movies, TV shows, music, tell old jokes.
See, wait, you see,
I'm talking about other things.
You must have a guilty conscience or something. You bringing that up, not me.
Yeah, a lot of people telling me that. I've just thought about how many times I've been told that before. Came to mind.
Oh, wait, I ain't said that. I haven't said that. I didn't hear Cajun say that today. I'm not, in the past yet. But the past is the past. We don't worry about that stuff. But yeah, Jimmy Akari's pretty cool. I've only seen him once in a while lately because I don't go in a lot of the coin streams anymore because a lot of them are full of shit. Really, to be honest with you, there's about 10 of them I will go in. I just can't sit in a 6-hour auction.
I haven't seen Jimmy Licari in a while. Live. He must go live early or something, or
I don't know. I mean, I saw Jimmy Licari and Stickman's a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I seen him there. Yeah, I seen him there.
And I said, "Oh shit, I done lost." I said, "Jimmy Licari's here. I lost."
But I hadn't seen him live, his own live lately. No.
I don't think I've ever seen him.
Still hang out with the Redneck Connection?
Oh, I hadn't been on Redneck Connection in a while. Jimmy C, yeah. Jimmy C, but I haven't seen Redneck Connection go live in a while. So I guess he doesn't go live all the time.
Some people just don't
missing his notifications.
They might have turned, you know how YouTube is. They might have turned Dan Bell off again. But
I've been subscribed to a bunch of people.
You want a banana?
Years, and people subscribe to me, and I checked them, and the bell's still rung, and the subscribe's still there, and all that.
There's got to be a glitch.
Every now and then, I'll think of somebody, and I'll go and I'll see if I'm still sub to them. And yeah, I'm still sub to them, and the bell's rung. It's just I don't check my notification. I'm not a YouTube junkie where I check my notifications 100 times a day. That bell on the top right, that bell where it says 9+ all the time. That's your notification.
I'll do that.
They don't send email notifications no more. That's the
No.
only way you get notified.
They
stopped
You go
doing
in
that.
YouTube. You go in YouTube. You click on that bell, and you got to go back up. I'm subscribed to 1,000 people, so I got to go
Yeah.
up a long ways to go back an hour. Okay,
Well,
I got to go up like
There's a way
400
around that.
notifications, 300 different notifications just to go back 1 hour in time.
that's me too. But what happens is, like, on the phone, you got that little dot, the red dot, I think it is, next to someone's name. That's how you know somebody in the last 24 hours did something or whatever. But like on my laptop, I don't scroll all the way down. Sometimes I'll scroll down and it'll go 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. But you do that, and I've noticed that it's supposed to show you everybody's, but really it only shows you, like on the phone. If you're on your phone, it'll say important. Like one time it'll have two things. It'll say important. Like one time I was at work and it said important. Cajun Coin Hunter is now streaming. And I was like, okay, that's important. And it said somebody, but it'll do that on the phone. But on here, no, it won't. But $25. You know, I could have used that $25 to buy some Wendy's. Come on now. No. But
we got
Don't
that
you know
one
Burger King is better than Wendy's?
Well worth it.
no. Burger King is not better than Wendy's.
The burgers
Not
are.
in my opinion. I don't like. Yeah, I just don't. I used to like Burger King, but I don't know. They made everything smaller. Like, I don't know. It doesn't taste right. I ordered Burger King last year. About
That's
6
McDonald's
months
right
ago.
there. They don't taste right. I just had McDonald's tonight, man. The French fries weren't even hot, man. It was soggy and
I had Wendy's
No
last
salt.
night, but Burger King to me just doesn't taste right. Because I ordered a Whopper about 6 months ago.
Indies don't taste. They burgers ain't all that. They have
In
an
order to
aftertaste.
get fresh fries from McDonald's or Burger King, but the trick to, like McDonald's, everybody loves their fries, except for when they changed over from the beef fat oil to the canola oil or whatever they use, vegetable oil. In order to get hot fries, say, look, I need a large order of fries or whatever, or just say, look, no salt on my
No
French
salt.
fries.
That's what I do.
No salt on my fries.
It won't taste right.
Because there's diabetic people that can't have salt, or high blood pressure people that can't have salt. So they got to cook a new batch of fries and give you a box of fries with no salt.
Been there, done that.
I don't like no salt on my French fries. No, it don't taste right. It tastes plain.
Well, just tell them
Like
no
you-
salt. You don't have to tell them why. If they ask you why, say my blood pressure.
Well, they're not supposed to ask you anything. It's
Yeah,
just like
Do
no
it taste
salt.
good with no salt? Not really.
Well, you can always add salt to your fries afterwards when you get
Yeah.
sea salt or something. Because like Wendy's does Wendy's does sea salt fries, and I don't particularly like those. I never did. But if you dip them in the Frosty, then you can't tell. Then it's good, obviously. But
The best fries that used to be were McDonald's. Okay, and Mr.
Hey,
Cook.
the best-
Burger
best
Chef, because
burger
they have the
joint
same
is-
fries.
The
Best
best
fries
burger
now
joint
is Rallies or Checkers, the home of the Big Buford.
They're both the same.
But Rallies and Buford, Rallies and Checkers is the same company, sister companies, same menu, except there's a couple different names on this stuff. But Rallies, but they don't have one in Opelousas no more. They closed that one down. But that's some good fries. They crispy on the outside because they got that seasoning batter or whatever on the outside.
Cajun fries.
The Cajun fries, and I'll tell you what, those were the best fries ever.
I'll tell you, yeah.
And they were thicker than a McDonald's fry, and they were crispy on the outside and moist on the inside.
What I did today is I usually don't eat the fries at Five Guys, but I bought a little thing of the Cajun fries. What they do is they put it in a cup and they dump it upside down. So they put the burger on the bottom, the fries on the top, and I'm like, what the fuck? I tell them don't do that.
And
they
then
do it
they
anyway.
add an extra half a scoop or whatever of fries on top of that in the bag.
Yeah.
That's how Five Guys does it.
And I go to reach and I'm just like, so I ate a little, but but what I did was I got you can get the regular fries, but I don't like the regular fries. So I'll try the Cajun fries again because I haven't had them in a while. So So I just dipped them in a lot of ketchup and offset the taste.
Yeah,
But
I've never had them, but I heard about them.
Yeah, they're kind of like, I can't put the seasoning on it, but it's kind of like real. It's not spicy, but you taste the seasoning more than you taste the fry. In my
It's a lot of paprika in there. That's why it's so red. It's a lot of paprika.
It's almost an orange kind of color, and I'm like, fries be this way
color for you. Yeah, that reddish orange color, and that's what I don't like about the Best Stops cracklings and their boudin, because it's nothing but loaded with that paprika, and it's their seasoning they use, their seasoning blend.
Mm-hmm.
But man, they got so much paprika, and you can when you got too much paprika and you can taste it, it knocks it out of the ballpark.
Yeah, it's
You
crazy.
know,
But I never tried Five Guys fries yet. I've heard about them. I've read articles about them, and I said I gotta try it because I never been in the Five Guys country before area. Now, In-N-Out Burger, yeah, I used to live in Tucson, Arizona, and they had an In-N-Out in Phoenix. They didn't have an In-N-Out in Tucson at that time. They put two of them in Tucson after I moved out. After I moved back to Louisiana, two of them. I'm like, and they got good burgers, man. Homemade beef.
I was going to say that who makes the best burger is In-N-Out.
I've never eaten In-N-Out before. So
I'd rather Whataburger. I'd rather Whataburger.
I've never eaten there either.
Whataburger reminds me of the old Pool Hall burgers from Abbeville, Louisiana.
See, Whataburger, they say is the best burger, but I don't know. I've never tried it. But the Five Guys fries, the regular fries, they're okay. But the Cajun fries, I had to dip it in a lot of ketchup. And they put it in a little thing, like I said, and they dump it on a thing. So I go to get my burger. Guess what? The burger falls apart in the bag. So I scoop the burger up with my hand, and I don't know what I'm scooping up. So the fries are getting scooped up with the burgers. So I actually put the fries. So by doing that, the Cajun fries became part of the burger, and I actually added a little flavor because I get the bacon cheeseburger, 2 patties, and they dress it with everything: lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, onions, mushrooms.
Yeah. Well, you see, they make their patty at In-N-Out. I mean, the Five Guys, they make a patty on site. It's raw ground meat, and they make their patties. Just like Whataburger. They make their patties do it. Too. They weigh them. They weigh their meatball, and then they got a patty smasher, a burger patty maker. Yeah. That piece of iron. And there's somebody, that's their job. I would hate to have that job. I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd rather that than flip burgers. But that would be a boring job because that's all you're doing all day.
I tell you what, Five Guys, the burgers are good. But I get the bacon cheeseburger. It's $10.99, but that some bitch is big though. It's really big.
Yeah, that's a meal deal though.
Yeah, but you get the meal deal with I did that today, and I usually don't get fries, but I get that and the large drink. So I got that, the large drink, and the small fry. And the small fry was $4.05.
Well, wait a minute. For $10.50, you don't get a fry and a Coke with the burger?
Oh no, that's just the burger. Five Guys is expensive.
$10.50?
That's just the burger.
Yes. Wow. You heard
that? I get.
Yeah.
Damn.
I get the burger. This is what I got today. I usually get the burger and the drink, and that's $15.15. Add $4.05 to that or whatever, $4. I paid $19.52 for a small fry, large drink, and then the burgers, the bacon burger, it's like $10.60. The regular burger without the bacon, it's like $9.60 something, and then you got the small burger. You can't get anything at Five Guys for under $5 or under $6.
That's $1 a guy.
Yeah, I mean it's a big burger, so yeah.
We got a place here called DD's. We got it used to be Jimbo's Burgers, and Dee it's a black family that opened it up. Man, they got some good food too. Johnny ate there a while back. They went and got a plate lunch, but they used to have oyster dinners, shrimp dinners when it was Jimbo's. They still got the same thing, but it stayed closed down for a while after the hurricane hit. After the first one hit Laura, the one that messed up Lake Charles and Basile and all that, real bad. Yeah. It messed up here in town too, but not as bad as Lake Charles. But anyway, it took the other half of the sign down. Well, the first Laura hit, it took half of the sign down. You know, there's this big plastic or whatever vinyl on each side in this big wide frame. You know, Jimbo's Burgers or Jimbo's Restaurant. And Hurricane Laura took out one side of the sign. When Hurricane Beta hit, 30 days later, not even 30 days later, it took out the other part of the sign, that hurricane, because the eye passed directly over us on that one. So we had more damage on that one.
It's a good thing they didn't replace the sign.
Right. So they
would have been like,
the coolers went down and all that. So they shut down, and then Dee Dee's Black Family opened it. And they closed down for a little while. I don't know why. And then unless there was just nobody there all the time when we passed, you know, no cars at all. But they opened back up, and it might have been a different name than Dee Dee's right after Jumbo. It might have been Daddy's, Fat Daddy's or something. But anyway, then it became Dee Dee's, and they got plate lunch. But hell, their burgers ain't that expensive, and they homemade burgers. You can go over there. They used to have what they call the Jumbo. Okay, the Jumbo. That burger was only $5, and that was the biggest burger double patty they had. Now you can get a triple burger, and that's hard to eat right there.
I used to eat the triple at Wendy's.
That's a whole pound of ground meat. You got 3 third-pound patties. You know, you're looking at a patty that thick, that big around after it's cooked, and you got 3, and it was a third pound after it was cooked, not a third pound before. And that's like 90-10 ground beef, you know, 80-20, whatever, 85-15. That's that. Oh, man, that triple burger. Oh, my God. And then wings and things, Twisted Wings. That was a Black family that owned that. And I used to work on their lawnmowers, their riding mowers and their push mowers. And the owner, he told me, come in the restaurant, get y'all a free burger. Come on in. I'm like, all right. He said, here's my card. And he wrote two free burger meals on the back of it. And he signed his name. And I brought that card in there, and I got that. And I'm like, man, that was awesome. You know,
how did they react?
I couldn't eat everything on that burger meal deal. I could not.
That is crazy.
Miss Ida's the check. Oh, that's this weekend. I thought it was next weekend. Oh, okay. We'll resume tomorrow at 10 Central Time. Boy, that's a whole weekend auction there. That quilt auction. It used to be the quilt auction for the breast cancer awareness, and they changed it to St. Jude's last year, I think. Last year I think they did it on St. Jude's, and this year. That's a whole weekend thing there. That's a big one. I thought it was next weekend. I was getting ready to make my announcement video for it.
You doing for that?
Oh, did I tell y'all what happened at my heart doctor's visit?
I think you did. I mean, you could rehash it, but something about you have to get 2 stents.
Yeah, right where my legs come up, right here in my groin area. I'm blocked right here by my hip, or right below my hip, and on my left side, they got to put a stent here, but he's got to put a stent here too. But when he unblocks this will have somewhere to go, you know, on that side. That way I won't have a blood clot.
He's just gonna stick a coat hanger up and then go, all right, you're done.
Yeah, a piece of metal braided tubing that expands.
Pretty much.
I don't know, but I said, you know, he said, I can't fix you perfect. You know, he said, I can't make you perfect. He said, but I can get you arteries, and this is your main arteries. I can get you unclogged. I said, well, that's gonna make my feet, the tingling and numbness and pain go away. He was like,
Good.
oh, some of that's your back, you know, a lot of that's your back. And
You might have sciatica or something.
so then he says, you know, it'd be a good idea to quit smoking if you smoke. I'm like, yeah, I smoke. And he said, well, if you can quit. I'm like, boy, I tell you what. I said, when I gave up drinking, when I said I ain't gonna drink no more, you know, I did it, you know, and it didn't bother me in the first bit. And I didn't drink, like, say, when I came out the hospital, I say, well, I ain't drinking no more. No, I wasn't even drinking when I went in the hospital, both times. And so that didn't bother me, you know, because I just said I don't want to drink, and I didn't. You know, I didn't get no DTs. I wasn't shaking, and I wasn't this, that, and the other. You know, I just didn't drink. You know, it's when you got your mindset to it. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, the money I spent on beer and whiskey in my lifetime, I wish I had all that right now. But I was a musician too. You know, I played music for a long time. And I didn't have to pay for my drinks. So that's the easy way, you know, to get free drinks. Become a musician, you know. Then you become an alcoholic. Then you become an alcoholic musician.
Yeah.
No,
pretty
but alcoholic is one that can't quit drinking. You know, in my mind, that's alcoholic. To alcoholics' mind, if you go to AA, okay, and like a lot of people make a joke, I'm not an alcoholic. I don't go to none of them damn meetings, you know. But
Yeah.
Alcoholic, if you go in Alcoholics Anonymous and attend a meeting, if you took a sip of beer when you were a child and you don't even remember it, but you were told that somebody gave you a sip of beer, you an alcoholic. And you could never took a drink of nothing the rest of your life. But if you go there or you tell some alcoholic that, yeah, my uncle gave me let me drink a half a beer when I was 5. But, you know, I don't remember that. Oh, you're an alcoholic. And you got to go through all them steps and all that. No, that's not. See, that's wrong right there.
That's a bunch of crap.
Yeah, that's just wrong. I'm not saying a bunch of crap, but it's wrong. Yeah, it's a bunch of bull butter.
Oh yeah, that too. However you want to phrase it, but
yeah,
I don't drink at all.
Yeah, when I had in my mind to quit, you know, hey, well, you know what? I'm trying to get my electronics bench back.
I don't drink out.
Working on radios,
cigars.
Working on radio. Yeah, I love my cigars. Working on radios, and man, let me see. That's if I don't drink, they say $40 a month. Hey, that's $40 worth of stuff I can get from parts or a little, you know, something to make up a piece of test equipment. It might take me 6 months to get it, you know, but I'll have it. And I'm a patient man. You know, and I got people that send me stuff for free, you know. Then I get stuff, you know, that now some months I don't order anything because, you know, we just, you know, we bought something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just crazy stuff.
But it's hard to quit smoking. You know, doctor said, well, you know, try to quit smoking. I don't think that's going to help, though, because my blood veins already stopped up. You know,
just cut it. You don't have to quit smoking. Just cut it down a little bit.
Yeah, if he opens them up, you know, opens up my arteries and all that. Hey, I got another 60 years or 45 years of smoking left.
Shit,
no, I don't work like that. Only work with open heart surgery.
I'd say this: George Burns smoked 5 cigars a day, every day for years, and he lived till 100.
I thought it was 6.
It might have been 6.
He smoked 15 to 20 cigars a day and lived to be 100.
No, he didn't smoke that many. It takes forever to smoke one
300 a month.
Well, I don't know the whole story, but he always smoking a cigar.
Now, Yeah.
truth.
Hey,
That
Phil
he
guy.
always said 5 a day. And he lived
Yeah.
to be what, 89? I think
100.
No, he was exactly
100.
100.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, Phil guy, guess what?
Yep. What's that?
I actually got his brand of cigars and I did a review of them on my channel.
Really?
That's
When?
pretty cool.
Yes. El Producto Queens. That's what he smoked.
When?
Huh.
When you did that?
A couple of years ago back, and it's right on my channel.
Okay.
You should
I
put
didn't-
the.
I
I
didn't
don't
go
know.
that far back.
Now I got
don't
over
know.
700 views.
You
Man,
should
that'll
change
work.
it. You should change your thumbnail and put the try to revive it and
George
Put-
Burns cigar review.
yeah, George Burns cigar. Put a picture of George Burns up there. But I mean, whatever you did, you got 700 views, so you did something right. But
Yeah.
I did mention him in the video. I made a reference to him and all that.
That'll
Yeah.
work.
That cigar is not good. Them cigars, he did not have good taste. He smoked them machine mades.
Yeah,
You gotta
they
make
were
smoking
fresh when
nice
he
food.
smoked them. You done got them now. Them things are 50 years old. They stale.
They
yeah.
weren't stale. They were fresh. They were. Even the
You got
packaging
the-
was
Hey,
was
you might have got the batch
good.
that was sitting in George Burns' house after he passed away. For all we know.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Like,
these
resold
are
them.
30-year-old
They put them up for
cigars.
auction.
Cigars age like wine. Don't you know that?
Nah, I
No,
don't smoke, I
cigars
don't
dry
know.
out. Cigars dry out, and that's what makes them harsh. You have to keep them in
I
a
mean-
humidor.
Yeah.
I mean, they were all right. I just didn't.
Yeah, you had
I
some
know
dried
sweet
out.
tip.
You had some old George Burns dried out
like-
cigars.
I like cigars with the sweet tip in it on it.
The,
I don't know.
Swiss-
I don't smoke, so I
Swisher.
don't know.
No,
That's
they
how-
do that with other brands too.
I've sold cigars when I worked at CVS overnight. They had cigars and they had cigarettes. I've sold them before, but I don't. I've
Yeah,
smoked
you-
one cigarette in my life. I smoked a half a cigarette, and that was the last cigarette I ever smoked. I was like, nope, done.
They used to have a cigar, sell cigars at the corner. It used to be a drugstore. It's now the Audrey Hotel. They had a pharmacy down in the bottom of it, and that's where Uncle Dio Foreman and them, and I forget the other old man's name, Lloyd or Floyd or something, I think. A bunch of old men used to sit out in front of the courthouse and watch the traffic go by and tell old war stories and lies. And they'd go right across kind of corner from the courthouse there and to that old Rexall and get their cigars. They get like 5 at a time. That's what fit in their pocket. 5 cigars, and well, 6 actually, but they had that one in their mouth. And a lot of them were King Edwards, and all them cigars were fresh. There was a lot of cigar smokers in town,
Yeah.
and then they sold them by the box. I couldn't buy a box of King Edwards. Or
King Edwards
like
are fucking nasty.
50 cigars. I can't buy that because I don't have a humidor to keep them, correct. The correct.
Those are
humidity.
machine made, and unlike handmades. And them cigar that George Burns smoked, his friend used to make fun of him for smoking those things. That's funny.
That's what he liked, but you could probably build a humidor.
He smoked
I'm
those for
guessing.
free though.
Oh yeah,
They
you
gave
can make
they
you can
gave him
buy 'em.
tons of those for
You can buy 'em
free.
real cheap.
No.
I have a portable humidor. I think it's.
I know.
packed up.
I'm a Hollywood historian.
Well, there you go. But yeah, when it comes to
Even though
smoking, I
Boudreaux,
don't
you're-
like to talk.
Well, you're older than me, but I've been into this. I learned about a lot of things from back then. Because I worked around a lot of old people.
Yeah. I mean, if you do research and whatnot, you learn a lot of stuff. Let's see.
I've seen they got film stuff on how he was back then and stuff. I looked at an old McDonald's menu and everything was like 10 to 12 cents.
Yep, that's the good old days.
Yeah.
I think it was
Yeah.
before the Big Mac was invented. The Big Mac wasn't invented yet.
I think that was invented in the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Boudreaux,
Yeah.
I'm not having a guilty conscience. It came to mind how many times people told me that because I usually tell the same jokes over and over. And I do that on purpose.
Oh, we're talking about repeating yourself, what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see you brought it up again.
That's the
Well,
joke. He
one of
just
the-
repeated himself. No,
Yeah, picking at you.
it's all
That's the
good.
joke, yeah. I quit smoking, but I have to have one every time I have a drink.
Yeah.
So, Butcher, you still smoke those cheap Cheyenne cigars?
Yeah, they ain't cheap.
It looks cheap. They smell cheap. I had them things nasty as hell. They nasty.
It's actually the best filtered cigar you can get.
I like Dutch Masters. Dutch Master Presidents.
It's actually the best filtered cigar you can get, besides Swisher Sweets. You know, Swisher Sweet Lights, the white pack with the red colored lettering, outline lettering. That's the best ones you can get.
I tell you one thing I always do repeat, and that's being a cigar man.
Oh yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know, I don't, like I said, I don't smoke cigars. I'm not really a smoker or
So,
anything like that.
Butcher, you
but,
smoke
I mean,
handmaids, huh? Like big handmade cigars.
I've ordered a few in my time.
I like those. I don't like them filtered cigars.
You know, I have a feeling many, many years from now, when the ultimate pass away happens, you're gonna haunt somebody with a. You're gonna be like General Grant. You know, the General Grant that he appears in this hotel, and you smell whatever brand of cigar he smoked. That's what you smell. You smell it, and then he'll kind of appear from what they say. I have a feeling that's gonna happen to you. You're gonna have your favorite. You're gonna appear as a spirit. You're gonna have your favorite cigar sitting there. They're gonna be like, "There goes all cult," or whatever whatever name you go by in real reality, which I don't say
My
here.
real name is French, by the way.
Yeah. Well,
I ain't even French. I'm black.
Yeah. But you ever heard that story about Ulysses S. Grant? He frequents this. He used to go to this hotel. I forget what hotel. And he had a certain chair. And yeah, that's a story in the hotel, like his favorite chair where he would sit in the lobby and greet and talk to people. They would see a puff of smoke and they would smell whatever brand he smoked cigars. I'm sure he had his own brand or whatever, but that's the first thing they see is a puff of smoke. And they kind of know it's him, just hanging around because he would talk to people in the lobby of the hotel sometimes, but that's it. That's his thing. But, they still got his, I forget where exactly. I think his Historic Society, because when he had throat cancer, he used to sip water laced with cocaine. And they have the jar.
Who used to do that?
Ulysses S. Grant, when he had throat cancer,
cocaine back then.
To soothe his throat. He used to drink water laced with cocaine.
Cocaine back then.
Yeah, cocaine back then. That cocaine, man, that comes from China originally. That's your coca leaves, and that's what Chinese used to do that. And then laudanum, they had laudanum back then, which were opiates. Okay, different than cocaine, but they had opiates. In laudanum, they used to drink that. Wasn't nothing for somebody to go through a small bottle of laudanum in a couple of days. Just a little sip.
Yeah, but I forget. I read this article and I seen it online. Probably look it up. But whatever exactly where. It might have been the cabin and he passed away or something like that. But they have the original jar of the water with the cocaine, and they were saying every year the ATF go in there and weigh the contents to make sure that it's exactly the same every year to make sure that none of the cocaine disappeared. You know, and I forget the exact grams it is, but it's in there. So, but you know, back then that's what they did. He drunk it to kill the pain of the throat cancer. That's what he passed away from. I mean, that's how Coca-Cola was invented. John
Yeah,
Pemberton,
yeah.
the
There's
guy
so
that
many
invented,
grams, percentage of a gram of coke in it.
he was trying to get off opioids, and he wanted to
Yo,
make a drink that would help him lean off of opioids. So Coca-Cola was made with like, I don't know, a certain percent of cocaine in it, but it was actually not supposed to be a soda. It was supposed to be more like a beverage. But he was trying to wean himself off the opioids, which he didn't successfully do because I think he passed away from it. But
there used to be a soda in New Orleans called Dr. Nut. It was like a Dr. Pepper back in the 60s.
Yeah, well, that was a spin-off of Dr. Pepper. It sure was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is Big Shot.
Big Shot's good. I haven't drunk that in a while, but they still
I like
sell.
Cola Big Shot. Even though it tastes like Czech Cola, sort of. It tastes like Czech or something.
Little checks from Winn-Dixie.
Yeah, yeah. Remember the old Czech Coke when we go to Holly Beach? That's where we'd have.
Choice.
That's the only time we'd have Cokes, and it was a cheap Coke.
Yeah.
I like Best Choice. Rouse's.
Best choice? Sam's best choice? Sam's choice?
Oh, Best Choice. That's from Rouse's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been in I've never been in a Rouse's.
They got one all over Louisiana. Rouse supermarket.
I know, but I've never been in one. They were only in the big cities at one time.
Yeah. Well, they had two of them down here. The one right next to that I used to go to when I worked at Dirt Cheap, that was the Rouse's. It was originally Albertsons. Albertsons closed. Then it was Save-A-Center. Save-A-Center closed. Then Rouse's took it for the last 10 years, and they closed that location. And then they're building one off the river, right off Lake Pontchartrain. They're building a Rouse's because they bought a plot of land. And then they got the Rouse's a couple miles down the street from me, but I don't go to that one really. It's right near my friend's house. I don't go to that one. But they got most of the Rouse's is in the southern, but in my area, and Metairie and stuff, they don't have them out too far that way. I think there's one in Thibodaux though, maybe. But they probably got them in Mississippi too. They started expanding, and I think they even went out to Alabama, maybe. But let's see. Oh, they got the NCAA selection show tomorrow. I'm gonna miss it because I'm gonna be at work. So I think LSU basketball's done enough to make an NIT bid. I mean they're like 17 and 15. I think they did enough. But I don't know. We'll see.
I wish I had a big fat stogie in my hand right now.
I wish I had $1 million.
Yeah.
At $1 million, I'll be living in Metairie or somewhere.
Why would you be living in Metairie? If you had $1 million, why the hell would you be in Louisiana?
I still like Louisiana. It's down home too.
Oh yeah. That's right.
There ain't nothing wrong with it, but still.
The Cajun culture. I sure ain't gonna move out of state and lose all my millions of dollars for taxes in other states.
Well, certain states you don't have to pay sales tax. There's like 18 of them out there. State sales tax.
But they make up for it on property tax and whatever you own.
Well, I'm sure they do. Yeah, that's why all the football players go to Florida, because Florida has no sales state tax. So,
Louisiana's, You know, I wouldn't feel right. I wouldn't feel the same being in another state. I just don't.
Well, I've never
Louisiana.
lived in another state, so I can't really say
To
anything
me,
on it.
there's no place like Louisiana. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's the fact, Jack. Hey,
Yeah.
I thought when I moved to Arizona, my job brought me over there. I said, well, it don't look like I'm going back to Louisiana unless this job peters out. And it petered out. I got laid off because of the economy in 2008 when Obama got elected and the economy crashed.
Ask Obama.
That was
That's
2009.
I don't think so.
But
Yeah.
2009, 2008.
Well, maybe. Could have been.
Well, he got yeah.
Well, no, he got elected in 8, right?
At the end, yeah. He
Uh,
didn't officially
2008.
come
Then you got
2009.
2012, then 2016. Then 2020. Every 4 years.
Yeah.
Can you think of when I was born? Who was president? George Bush.
I wouldn't know.
I was
George
born
Bush.
right after Kennedy got shot.
The other guy was born when FDR passed away.
Oh, thank you. That would make me older than Cajun.
Butcher,
No.
some guy told me the other day, some other gal, she told me, Cole, you do have a Cajun accent. It's like you have that real Bayou draw. I'm like, really?
No, when I was born, Jimmy Carter was in president.
Yeah.
Carter country. That's when the gas shortage hit.
The woman
Yeah,
said, I had
I
a-
remember.
79, I was born in 80.
We'd be waiting in line at the on the east side of town. They had 2 convenience stores there with gas pumps, and we took the shortest line, which is a half a mile long. And then I remember Coochie, he was a black guy. Coochie and them, and I was parked behind Coochie. I was raised with them black guys over there in the woods, and Coochie was saying, "Man, this is Carter country."
Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Butcher, you were born in 54, huh?
64.
Yeah.
You trying to make that man 70 years old? He ain't 70 yet.
Well, I'm still a baby. Yeah, I'm 20. I'll be 24 in a couple months.
Oh.
Yeah, I like being young.
Well, let's see. No. No, I was trying to think of something else. But
Butcher, at my age, it was the 1980s. I bet. Hey, Phil guy.
yeah, sorry, I was yawning. What?
Yeah, I yawned a few minutes ago. Do you really think I have a Bayou accent? There's a few people that really think I have a really Bayou accent. Cajun.
Honestly, I don't hear any accent. But then again, people say I have an accent, so I don't pick up on that.
Yeah, he
Oh.
sounded like he's from South Louisiana.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Now, Cajun, yeah, he could pick up on that because he's in that. He's near you in that neck of the woods. Out here you don't hear the accents really. But
Thibodeau.
yeah. I mean, I don't pick up on that stuff right away, but over time, maybe I would say that, but I don't, but I don't hear it. Now, Cajun hears it, but
Woodrow, he's the Cajun Larry the Cable Guy. Yeah.
No, not me.
No, now if you give him Larry the Cable Guy's money, okay, then that's a different story. But
Get her done.
yeah.
I'm gonna try some of that Pridasec TC. Pridasec TC. Or
Yeah, I refuse to buy something because a celebrity is telling me to buy it. The celebrity should actually buy it for me, and then if I like it, then I'll buy it. That's what they should do. The celebrity should knock on your door, show up to your house, and say, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here for Pridasec OTC." You know, like Wilford Brimley. You know,
Wilford Brimley did a commercial about the Beatles.
yeah. I'm Wilford Brimley for diabetes. Do you
Don't
feel
be
your
a guy.
feet?
Yeah.
I don't either.
I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Good night. Morning week.
Johnny, I'll take a cheeseburger.
Johnny just ate some shrimp gumbo and potato salad. while ago.
What? Oh, I wish I had some potato salad. Shit, yeah. I have to go get me some. I don't know. I might get me some tomorrow.
Sausage jambalaya. Chicken sausage.
Yeah, I could. I mean, I got a few things. I'm not buying too much right now. A little bit here and there, but you know.
And Boudreaux, I did saw that video where you made box jambalaya. You made it look like almost like real jambalaya.
Yeah, because I didn't do it the way the box said.
The box said, "Pour some water." Like,
We
What
had
the hell you
pork
talking
chops
about?
to it. I think you said pork chops.
Yeah, we did pork meat.
yeah. Well, you don't really have to go with what the box says anyway. That's more like a suggestion. People laugh at that and go, you know. You don't have to go with that, but that's just how it is.
You notice, yeah. There's nothing after a good meal. It's not like a good cigar, even though that meal I had was not good. The French fries from McDonald's were like soggy and they were not hot.
Well,
A lot of
I
it,
don't know.
some of it was not. I was expecting some hot, nice, crispy French fries.
Well, you
Like
should have
that.
went. You should have went up in there and said, "What is this shit?" Oh, I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story. I went to, I always go when I go to my aunt's house. We stop at Lobdell, which is the
Lobdell exit.
Lobdell. Yeah, it's the corner to McDonald's. Okay, I'll wait till you
That's,
come back.
That's the 315 exit. I mean the highway 315.
Yep, I
something
call it
like
the
that.
halfway mark. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it is
I'll be
315.
back.
All right.
I'll be back in a minute.
We're gonna time you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Colt, take over on the time. But
Now sing a song. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling.
oh, don't be singing songs. YouTube's hitting copyrights on people lately. My dude I
Singing
watched
Danny
last
Boy.
night.
It's
Dude
gonna
I
be St.
watched last night.
Patrick's Day. We got sing
Huh?
Danny Boy. It's gonna
No,
be
but-
St. Patrick's Day, so it's a tradition to sing Danny Boy.
I know that, but the guy I was watching last night sung that song. English. He was singing Irish songs. I think he might even sung that one, and he got a copyright last night. And it's not. And that song is public domain. But I mean, it wouldn't matter to me because I'm not monetized. So I don't think they would hit me with anything. But that's why I don't play music. That's why I try not to sing anything. And it's not really YouTube hitting you with this copyright. It's a third party that does it. But he's singing English drinking songs from the 1200s, and they hit him with a copyright. Like, what the fuck, really? You ought to go back to that show. Well, I can tell you that if you ever want to. He does like paranormal. He talks about well, not too much about religion, but paranormal, like ghost. And last night he did a St. Patrick's Day tradition with his son, and they were just talking about whatever bullshit and drinking.
Did he
You
do
know.
a cover of it? He did a cover, right?
No, it was him and his son just singing the song. I mean, if you go back and watch the stream, he was just singing songs. I don't know if it's still up or not, but they they got them for copyright. So, and it's not the first time they did a
Fuck
copyright.
YouTube for that shit, man.
Yeah. Well, it's not really YouTube. It's a third party, but it's just yeah, it's the no fun league, as the NFL says. But
You gotta learn. If it's out there, it's gonna get played, and if it's really good, and it's gonna be cop, it's gonna be sung. You're gonna sing a little bit of it, at least.
yeah, if they want to control music, and that's a bunch of
I think
BS.
that
I mean,
copyright strike.
yeah, it wasn't a strike. It was more like a warning or something. I mean, he got a warning before, a strike before, and they took it off. But it's just nonsense. And he tagged me in it. That's how I saw the video. But if you go back, I don't know if you want to watch it. Called name is Scotty Roberts, Scotty Roberts. It was just him and his son, and they were talking about St. Patrick's Day and the origin, and they was drinking Guinness and just singing songs and hit with a goddamn copyright. And it's just but I'll tell the story I was telling before Cajun got up. But the McDonald's story. So, usually I go to my aunt's house. We stop around Lobdell. I don't know if it's the unofficial halfway point or not, but I'll get a burger. Or I'll get usually it's in the morning when I go up there. So I'll get like a McGriddle or something like that. So we don't usually stop on the way back, but I had to use the bathroom. We stopped and I got a cheeseburger or a coffee. And I'm sitting at the window, and I guess they tell people to pull up or something, and somebody was pulled up, and somebody went up, and I guess they got shortchanged. So the driver or somebody got out the passenger seat, and a woman screams out, "What you doing there? You need to move. You got your food already. Get the hell out the way," and slams the door. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, "Can I have my food, please?" And then she goes, "Pull up, please," because the van left. So we sitting there about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and I said, "Wouldn't that be funny if this lady screamed, 'What y'all doing there? Get out of here!'" Start screaming. So, get the coffee, get the food or whatever. I said, "Man, I should have pulled out my phone and recorded that. That would have went viral." McDonald workers screaming at me over coffee.
This old black woman I was literally sitting there for like 10 minutes, arguing at what she thought was the menu. I mean, the speaker, where you go to order and shit. Instead, it was a pole she was arguing with.
I'll tell you, people. Where the hell's my goddamn order at? Nah, I'll tell you. I'm pulled up at the damn window, and this woman's screaming at the top of her lungs. And then she looks at me. "Can I take your order?" No. She looks at me. She goes, "Yeah, he's here." And I'm like, "All right, then. Yeah, can I have my food, please?" I'm not here. If you want to go scream at them people, get out your building and go scream at them. I don't appreciate this. I should have filmed it. I'm gonna start filming this shit and just posting it. I'm gonna say, I should have titled it, "Bitch at McDonald's has a mood." Employee at McDonald's yells at cloud. That would have been something. I don't know what, but
It's not like a juicy Whopper right now.
I just fallen out of favor with Big Macs, but YouTube did not notify me that Zanron was live last night, and I got the notification like 2 hours ago that Zanron went live last night. I'm very disappointed, but
people sometimes come in my live, and sometimes I can get a good live stream going.
Well, back in the day, I'm talking about 2 or 3 years ago, maybe even 4 years ago. I would do my live streams from about midnight till 3 a.m. And I would get anywhere from 15 to 40 people in my streams almost every night. Now there was certain times where I didn't, but and then a lot of those people are, people come and go, they disappear, whatever. But I mean, other than that, maybe I get popular. I wouldn't say popular, but I just do YouTube for fun. But But I used to have this golf channel come in my stream, and they were a verified channel, which means they got the check mark over 100,000 subscribers. They had something like 1.2 million subscribers. I can't remember the name, but they would come up in here in my chat, and we would talk golf. Now, I'm not big a golf fan, but we would talk about this player now. And I would have to look them up sometime, but I know some of it. And they would come in, and I'd have somebody else that was a big YouTuber that would come in, and you know, it's just crazy. And then I don't know, shit just went right in the toilet. So YouTube said, "Nah, we're not pushing your stuff anymore. You ain't that popular." But like I used to be like when I start a live stream, I used to have like 10 people waiting. Yeah, no. But I'll tell you the reason why I don't post my streams in advance. Like I give like a 5-hour notice or something. Because I get all these people. I'll get like 4 or 5 people comment, "No, can't make it tonight. See you later," or "Hello." And then they're not in the live stream. So I have like 4 comments or 5 comments. By the time the stream comes on, no one's in here and they never show up. So I just hate that. "Oh, can't make the stream tonight." Well, you don't need to freaking tell me. I can figure that out myself. You know, so that's kind of one of the reasons why I don't do that. You know, because I'd probably have Doctor Who saying "Go Mafia" and Zanron would be saying "Go Lions," which ain't a bad thing. Elvis would be saying shit, and then everybody. Then I'd start the stream. You know, I wouldn't have a single person in here. So I mean, that's why I stopped doing it. But I could try it again. I might try it again. I mean, you know, yeah, I just miss when I had all those people in my stream. I mean, that's when the coin community wasn't pissed at me. And it doesn't help that every time I get a good person, I get a good supporter, they don't seem to live. So I don't know. I bet you if Marad was still around, he would have got me monetized by now. Because
don't say that, man. I don't want to be the next one to kick the bucket. I mean, I'm on the edge of it now.
Oh shit! I'd be like, "Cajun's up there. Cajun's up there in heaven. Hey, Cajun up in heaven. Give me some YouTube views." Nah, but
Coach down here, you still doing it up.
yeah, there's some stuff there.
You know,
There are some. I tell you what, though, YouTube pushes inactive channels. I can tell you that. But yeah, when Marad would get hacked a lot, and he would have like 6,000-7,000 subscribers, and he would just go on his ghost thing and say, "Hey man," he would just be like, "Well, I got to start another stream." Within 2 weeks, he'd get monetized again, and he would bring a lot of his crew in my chat. You know, and then, you know, sad he passed away from the Hong Kong fooey. I was in his lap. Marad. You remember Marad used to come up in here? Marad's Hunting Treasure?
Bald dude.
I think so, yeah.
Or Paranormal? Yeah, he was bald. Yeah, Marad. That's where I got the 100 likes and we twerk. That was his thing.
One time I went on his channel, you know, and I was joking around and said, "You look like Kojak." Marad
didn't care. I called him Mr. Clean. And he would start laughing.
I ended up getting blocked by a moderator. He was like, "Oh, no, how you gonna joke around me? You don't even know me." I saw him on his channel called Bandit Bars. I'm friends with him. He's black, not a black.
Yeah. Well, Marad wouldn't ban anybody unless you were a troll or some stuff. He would goof around, you know. But that he was the one. He would always get 100 likes on his stream within like 10 minutes.
Like,
so
I know, Cole. He was just joking, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, you can have, that's where how he's gonna be. He can have fun somewhere elsewhere."
See, I guarantee you, I have never gotten 100 likes on a live stream. So I can say if I get 100 likes, I'll twerk. He would do that all the time. He would be like, "Well, I guess I got to twerk now," and he would just goof around. And they did that on purpose. They were like, because he would have people and they would sign into like 5 or 8 different multiple YouTube accounts just to get him to twerk. We gonna get your ass a twerk. Like 10 minutes after the stream, he'd have 100 likes. He's like, well, shit, I guess I got to get up there and shake my ass. But it was all a joke. Yeah, I know. But yeah, he was a heck of a guy. I mean, I didn't know him. I know him for about a year. I knew him. I never met him, but he had that paranormal channel on Facebook, that group where he had something like 50,000 followers on there. So anytime somebody hacked his YouTube, he would just start another one, and within not even 2 weeks, he'd get monetized again. Sometimes it even took him a few days, depending on the right situation. But the last one, I think it was Murad's. I think he called it Murad's Haunted Treasure or something like that. He had that one up to about 5,000 or 6,000, if I remember right, before he passed away. It's in the video I did because I spotlighted it. But I was in his last live stream. It was like 2 weeks before he passed away. And he was like, man, I'm not really feeling good. I think I got the flu or something. He's like, I'm going to go lay down. And he's like, well, I'll come back tomorrow, the next day. And then a couple weeks went by, and somebody posted it on the Facebook. And then I don't know, somebody I follow was doing a live stream, and they said, rest in peace, Murad. And I went, what? Like, what the hell? That's how I found out all the people passed away. They do the live streams.
On, this fellow YouTube, he's from the Redneck Connection. I don't know if Butcher will know him, but he lived in Louisiana. He's called Anthony Redneck Way of Life or something.
Yeah, Anthony Redneck Way of Life. Yeah, he's from
Arkansas.
DeRidder, Louisiana, right here to the west of me.
He said he moved to Louisiana. He's from Arkansas.
I don't know. His wife's from here, DeRidder. That's what brought him down to DeRidder, his wife. Mary, what's her name? Mary? Sister Mary, yeah. Sister Mary.
His wife's name was Donna.
Mary Donna, yeah, Sister Mary Donna. That's her name. And yeah, he died. I forget where he died.
I was recently talking with him. Then next thing I know, he died. I'm like, what the hell? What the fuck?
When I go up on Redneck, what's the one you just mentioned earlier? Redneck Connection.
Yeah.
The big guy, him and his wife.
Big bearded dude.
Yeah. He used to tell me, he said, man, yeah. He said, because him and Anthony were good friends. And, at that point in time, and then the wife got involved in something and pissed Redneck off. I forget his real name. Anyway, he said, yeah, Anthony used to talk good about you all the time. Said, man, you were the best on small engines. Because he worked on small engines. He worked on small engines also. That's how I met Anthony Redneck, because he worked on small engines. And he used to call me up and ask me about, hey, this mower won't do this. What can I look for? He says, I'm out of options. I tried this, I tried that. I said, try this and see if it works. And he called me back. It worked.
Yeah.
Get her done.
I like big jazz there.
But yeah, I didn't know he passed away until way later.
2021, I believe.
Who's that?
Anthony Redneck Way of Life.
2020. Wait, I think he. Yeah, something like that.
I believe it was 2021.
You just go back on the YouTube channel and see the last time they posted. Kind of say, well, that's
his last video, because he used to make videos often.
I remember when I came up on YouTube after coming back from Texas, Hurricane Ida, I hear that Anthony Redneck Way of Life passed away. I'm like, man, he recently came. Last time I heard him, he was in my stream. We were talking. Next thing you know, he's dead. I'm like, damn.
I don't think he was living for Ida, Hurricane Ida. I think he had passed away for Ida. All right, I'm going to go over there right now and see.
Yeah, I didn't know that person, so I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you met him in my streams.
Really? Maybe
Yeah.
I might have. I don't know. It's just the name doesn't sound familiar.
Hey, the Phil guy.
Yes.
Do you know a channel named Evil Abe?
Who?
Evil Abe.
Eagle Wave?
Evil Abe.
Don't think so.
Yeah, he thinks he's Abraham Lincoln.
That's interesting.
Hey everybody, this is Honest Abe. Welcome to prime time, bitch. That's how you be.
Mm. I follow a lot of people on YouTube, but
That's one of the drama channels. So that's
oh yeah, we stay away off of drama channels. Yeah. There was a channel I used to follow. They turned.
It ain't fun.
Actually, I can tell you there is a Saints fan I unfollowed because he put me in that what, not TTM, TT, the talk trash, TTC, talk trash community, and he got me on one of those streams, and I was in somebody's panel, and they always target this guy left and right. They always call him out, and they say he looks like Beetlejuice and some shit, whatever. So they were like talking trash, but kind of friendly. All right, they were talking trash, and they were jumping on him, and the Falcons fans jumped in and started jumping, and then they drugged me in there because I'm a Saints fan. All they had to tell me was Falcons fans. I said, I'll be right there. So I started talking to them, and they started jumping on my ass, and so that dude that they were jumping on him, they were calling him gay. They were like really going after him, and they kept hacking his ass all the time. And so I jumped out of that scene. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna get in that scene. I don't want people buzzing me and all that shit. They were bringing up his info and all this shit, but that dude actually told me one time. He goes, I'll pay you $100 if you do live streams for me. And I say, what do you mean? He goes, I'll give you my YouTube. He goes, I want you to go on there and make videos for me under my name. And I go, okay. Like he wanted me to like do his YouTube. I'm like, okay, pay me the $100 then. And then that was the last time I talked to him. Never seen him again. He used to come in my live streams a lot back in the day. But yeah, I got pulled into that talk, football, that, and it turned into a drama channel. And yeah, I jumped out of that quickly. I said, I don't mind talking trash and having fun, but they were making it like personal. They were like talking about dead people's mamas and shit, and just like, no, it's just not. We talking about football here now. We ain't talking about. Of course, the Falcons fans do that shit. We say 28-3, and they say Katrina because they got no class. We talking about a football game. They talking about an event that thousands of people passed away from. They just ain't got no class. So they were bringing that shit up in the TTCs. They were like, oh yeah, God doesn't like New Orleans because he took it out. He took out New Orleans because that's where the Superdome is.
He took the trash out.
Yeah, and
I'm
like, well, God didn't build God didn't build a at least our stadium. It doesn't look like a goddamn Chinese box. I'm just saying. So, if you ever seen Mercedes-Benz Stadium, it looks like a goddamn. You open up a Chinese box, and that's what that looks like.
Mercedes-Benz look like a big dome.
Yeah, it's a big dome that nobody goes to.
I went there.
I ain't never stepped foot in Atlanta. But
No,
I have no plans stepping foot. If I ever went to Atlanta, you can bet your ass I'm gonna be like, who that bitches?
Have you ever been
I'll
to
be
Madison
dressed up
Square
in full
Garden?
gear. Huh?
Have you ever been to Madison Square Garden?
No, I have been in 4
I have
states.
to be the smallest arena.
I have not left the South. I really don't want to. I
I
can't
don't
deal.
want to north of the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to deal with the northerners. Shit on that.
Hey Porter, can you tell me the time? How much longer would it be to cross that Mason-Dixon line? I gotta catch some goes. Hey Porter.
Uh, I found out about Anthony. He
Yeah.
died in July, late July, I think, or early August. But anyway, 2021. He died early summer.
Oh,
Early
yeah,
summer, 21.
Yeah, he
So
wasn't
Ida,
around for Ida. That was a
Ida
year
had-
later. Ida was in 2022.
right.
Yeah. So he avoided that.
Yeah. Well, Ida didn't affect that area anyway.
Uh,
Yeah, that's not.
Ida hit y'all, Phil guy. Ida went up
It didn't hit you.
through Terrebonne Bay, Terrebonne
It
Parish,
didn't hit
and
you,
Chauvin, and went up to New Orleans and all that by Lady
Man.
Kid Nichols, and then straight up.
Colt, you got your TV on?
No, I got it muted.
Oh.
Yeah, my AC unit.
Oh. No, I swear I'm hearing voices.
It's an echo from Coatside, a slight echo.
Oh.
I see his thing moving.
Oh, it sounded like a TV.
Sorry.
No, it's just a little refraction, but I can see after you talk, Phil guy, I see his white thing expand and me expand.
Oh,
When I
okay.
talk.
Maybe that's the case. I don't know.
Yeah,
It just sounded like a TV.
That's no big deal. It doesn't bother
Okay,
me.
now I notice it. Yeah. Okay.
It's so
I was just
slight
trying
and light.
Yeah, no, it don't bother me. I was just like, oh shit.
Headphones.
Oh. No, I never did bother me, but I was just trying to figure out. I'm like, is that a radio or a television?
This is Howard Porcel reporting to you live from ABC, and down goes Muhammad. Joe Frazier wins. One of the greatest. Yeah, this is Howard Porcel reporting to you live from ABC.
Do you know in an alternate universe, Muhammad Ali lost?
Yeah.
Right? There's always different parallel dimensions of something. Hell, right now in another dimension, this could be Colt's live stream. You don't know that.
Yeah, that's right.
Muhammad Ali,
And I could be a millionaire and sponsoring all of y'all.
That's right. Well, you need to hurry up and become a millionaire then.
they've had a lot of Cajun millionaires.
They do.
Justin Wilson and
Oh, I know. I'm sure they do. You know.
At one point in time, in the 70s and 80s, Lafayette, Louisiana had more self-made millionaires than anywhere else in the country.
Oh, yeah.
Self-made millionaires, not inherited millionaires, than anywhere else.
Yeah. That's some crazy stuff.
there's a Cajun as governor of Louisiana, Jeff Landry.
Yeah, it's the new governor, Jeff Landry. You're right there from Cade, right below, in between Cade, from St. Martinville, between Cade and Breaux Bridge, St. Martinville.
I think John Bel Edwards was a Cajun.
Yeah, but no relation to Governor Edwards. But John Bell was born and raised in Baton Rouge.
I thought it was Ammit,
Where?
Louisiana.
Say that again.
Ammit, whatever.
Amen. Yeah, Baton Rouge, Amen. Something like that. I thought it was Baton Rouge, but it could be Amen. Yeah, Amen. Well, Kentwood Water that. And Britney Spears.
I thought Britney Spears from Mississippi.
Well, actually, she's from Kentwood.
Yep.
I thought she was from Mississippi.
Huh?
Well, she was born in Mississippi, but I
Who?
mean, Britney Spears was born in Macomb, Mississippi, but she grew up in Kentwood.
Yeah. Raised there. Damn, Mama was over there visiting relatives or something.
And then she got knocked up, and then the rest is history. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Who's the man who stood in Publishers Clearinghouse check? Give you the Publishers Clearinghouse checks.
Oh, no
Ed
idea who that
McMahon?
is.
Yeah, Ed McMahon. Oh,
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 here's
yeah, I watch a lot of
Johnny.
Johnny Carson still.
Yeah, here's Johnny.
Yeah. I would sing the theme, but then I would do Johnny's theme, but then I get copyrighted out the ass. No, don't sing. YouTube's gonna hit me with that. I swear to God, if I get copyrighted 10 years from now, I'm gonna be like, Colt! What the hell, bro? Remember when you did that? Well, shit, Doc Severinson's still alive. I think he's like 95 or something. Yeah, he's still on. He
That
still
was
tours.
Johnny Carson's main band guy.
The only one still alive. Everybody else in that show dead.
Yep.
Everybody
When he
from
retired,
Nightshade
all of them
dead.
were in their 60s anyway. Yeah, Doc Severinson's like 95 or 94. He still tours.
97.
No, I don't think he's that old.
You know, most of the people from Night Court is dead. Yeah.
Yeah, they died in the last few years. I think the
John
reboots died.
Severson still tours at 90 something. Wow.
John Lorquist, he's still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's 90.
Six.
Yeah, he's almost 97.
Oh,
Doc Severson.
oh, really? I thought he was 92.
It says July 7th, 1927.
Damn.
He's 96. I know he's still touring.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder when Red Sox died. I think it was 90 or 91.
Who's that?
Red Fox.
Yeah,
Oh, he wasn't no 90 years old when he died. He died in the 90s, I think.
That's what he was saying.
Late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
About 68, 69 when he died. Yeah, pull that up, Phil Guy, when he died. How
What's
old he
that?
was. Red Fox. Red Sam. You don't even know.
I'm reading the
Let's see. He died after Harlem Nights was filmed. Okay. And Harlem Nights came out in the 80s. Mid 80s, I want to say. He died a few years after Harlem Nights.
He was doing a show with
Tar Heel, what's up, mon ami? What's happening? The living legend himself. Yeah, Booba. I ain't no living legend.
who's
Red
here?
Fox was doing this show where he was playing a mailman and he was with Bella
Oh, Tar Heel's here.
the Royal
Yeah,
Family.
I just said. William I. William
I wasn't
Warren.
on the screen. You know, North Carolina
but
State,
I
NC
announced it.
State. Yeah, I heard it. NC State won the basketball tournament in their conference in the ACC. They were like a 10th seed or something, and they beat Duke and North Carolina. Temple 16 and 19 is going in as a win a losing record, and there's another team with a losing record that won. Temple beat a pretty good team, 74-73. I don't know who's going to win tomorrow. A lot of good teams are going to win tomorrow because that's when they announce the tournament bracket. I still say, well, McNeese already clinched a spot. They won the Southland at 30-3. They got the most wins in the NCAA right now. I think at 30. They might go in as a 12 seed. even though they beat Michigan, but Michigan had a down year. They fired Juwan Howard. They beat Michigan when Michigan's record was like 6-6, and they finished 8-24. So they, they messed up. But and I think Grambling won the automatic title, I believe. So there's like 2 Louisiana teams that should be in the field of 68. But I think
is in North Louisiana.
Yeah, yeah.
they're around Baton Rouge.
Grambling, North Louisiana. Yeah.
And speaking of North Louisiana, there's going to be a Buc-ee's open up in Ruston.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's what I heard.
Well, they can't put one. They tried to put one in New Orleans, but they won't let them. They were like, "Nope, you ain't paying us that kickback money. Screw that shit."
Stupid, man. No, I mean, I wonder. I think the only food they sell is that brisket sandwich.
Nah, Buc-ee's is like they sell all kinds of shit. They're not really just a gas station. They're like
I know Wawa does some delicious food.
Where?
Wawa.
Oh,
That's
I
nice.
Wawa.
I have no idea. I don't know what that is, but I'll agree with you.
Wawa. Never heard of Wawa. Now, Wawee's got some good hamburger. Wawee's, that's in Milton, Louisiana, on the river. Wawee's on the river.
It's another gas station, like serve hot food,
Oh,
racetrack.
Raceway, racetrack.
Yeah.
They got a bunch of gas pumps out in front, a little bitty store out behind it. That's a raceway, racetrack, whatever it is. They got 2 different names on them. They sister companies, like the Buford Burger, Checkers and Rallies, same company. Well, Raceway or Racetrack, and I forget the other name for them. Sister companies, they look exactly alike. The only thing different is the sign.
reading this thing with Jiggle here.
There. I never heard of Wawa until a friend mentioned that to me. I don't think they have any in Louisiana. I came across one of that.
Oh, I'm looking up somebody. I don't even know who this guy is. Let's see.
I look forward to the next road trip going somewhere across out of the state. I look forward to it.
Make a road trip down here, man. Come eat some of Misty's food.
Thanks for inviting me. Finally invited.
He might not leave if that's the case.
No, he'll leave. I'll push his fat belly out the door. After he eats all my food in about a week and a half, you gotta go, bro.
Yeah.
No, occasionally I'll leave room for you. That's your wife.
Yeah, but you gotta save me at least one bowl of gumbo,
I mean, both our fat bellies gotta be full. So gotta eat that. Gotta be full up.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm over jambalaya. Gumbo's good. Grandma and I make great gumbo.
True.
Pancake and
Not too far. Go back. There we go.
Some of that Louisiana food got some African influence. Like okra gumbo.
Oh yeah, Missy can make that real good.
That comes from Africa.
Yeah, okra does come from European countries and African.
Man,
Ogre's
it's
pretty
amazing.
good.
They sure know how to eat. They never won a war in their life, but they sure know how to eat. They sure. You know what's funny, Cajun?
What's that?
Every time I mention about the French, they always say, the only thing French good at are surrendering.
Only thing good at French is what?
The only thing good about French is surrender. The only thing the French good for is surrendering.
Surrendering. Bull, baby.
Like, no, French know a lot of things. I think they got some black French people too.
Oh, yeah.
Like me. My first name is French. Believe it.
I was just reading. Well, actually, Doc Severson retired Well, he retired. He did his final concert ever, December 1st, 2022.
You tell me.
No, September 1st, 2022. At age
mean to tell me-
94. So,
You mean to tell me he's still doing stuff after he retired in 1992 of the Tonight Show?
well, yeah, he was only in his 60s then. Yeah, they were all, well, the ones that were still alive, I mean, like Tommy Newsom and Ed Shaughnessy and Snooki and you know, I'm sure some of them retire, but yeah, they're just gonna go on and do something else.
You know him,
You
huh?
know. What's that?
Mark Terry. You know him? You ever heard of him?
Wait, say that again.
You know, he's another he was another one on the Tonight Show, Clark Terry.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know all their names, but yeah. Yeah.
I saw Pete Conn on the Tonight Show playing his clarinet. I'm like, what's more mellow than a clarinet?
Yeah, Pete Fountain played the clarinet and a sax, but more clarinet.
Snooki
Young. Clarinet, I seen
that.
I ain't never fun playing the sax.
Good in jazz.
Oh yeah.
I saw some album he did back in the '60s, some YouTube called "A Taste of Honey." Nice album. That album he did with the Dukes of Dixieland. Nice album.
Dixieland, Dixieland.
Da 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 da. Stop. They're not gonna be like that's copyright. Hey, Phil guy.
Yes.
It's gonna hurt to hum a song, huh?
Don't hum those songs. YouTube's like, wait a minute. I know that verse of music. Copyright his ass. 10-4. Trust me. If I could play music, I used to do it on Twitch until they pulled the copyright on me, and then I can't do that shit.
Some music, and all you get is a copyright claim. You gotta get money.
But I don't want a copyright claim. That's why I don't want anybody singing. It's a simple request.
Yeah, you can't sing more than 3 bars of music.
Nah. No, Colt will sing the whole goddamn song. And then go, see ya.
I was part of it.
I ain't taking no chances. Especially since I want to get monetized in the future, which probably will never happen, but you never know. They're gonna come back to this. They're gonna come back to this. They'll come back to the stream 3 years from now and go, see, singing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be monetized. I'm just gonna. I'm on here for
Oh, well, I was
But
almost monetized twice, but I mean, if it happens, fine. If it doesn't, that's great too. But I tell you what though, every time I tell Cajun to start a live stream, he goes, yeah, yeah. Well, not other than it's Wednesdays. I say, Cajun, you should start a live stream. Yeah, I'll start one up. Soon as he starts one up, boom, 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 with the super chat.
Boom, 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 boom.
I said, you see, I made you rich.
10%.
That's right. I'm like, you see, look at all those $20 super chats coming in.
I ain't got a check in so long, man. I don't remember when it was.
He's like, what? People giving me money? What the hell is this?
I think I got like $65 or something. I still got to make $35 clear, after their percentage.
Yeah.
After their 35, 40%.
Well, when I cashed out on Twitch, because they lowered it last year from $100 to $50.
Yeah,
so I was able to cash out.
Yeah.
Well, Stamos donated like, I don't know, I think I needed like $20, and he goes bing, he donated like whatever it is in his country, and that put me over the top. And then he donated another $10. I said, what the I said, I'm not gonna stop you. Well, bits that they do the bits on there, and he donated something like 1,800 bits, which is like $18 or so. And I'm just like, probably more, because he did it in Greece. Whatever I think in 18 American dollars is like 25 in Greece. So he donated. So I think when I cashed out, it was like $66.36 or something like that. Of course, with Twitch now, they changed the whole ad revenue thing, and I can't get ad revenue anymore for whatever reason. So that's why I haven't done Twitch in a few months. I mean, I've went on there. But I just haven't done any more streams, and I probably will in the future. But since they changed the ad revenue around, I can't get any ad revenue. I'd have to go for donations. I don't know. They did something. They said, "Oh, it'll help your channel." They did it with everything, but I'd run ads, and I would run ads before and get like 3 cents or whatever the hell it is. And now I ran ads. I did one the other day just to test it for like 15 minutes, and I ran like 4 ads, and then I ended the stream. It said 0 cents, and I said, nah, I just deleted it. But I've only had like 3 people ever donate on Twitch to me, so the chances of that is kind of so. But at least with ads, at least by doing ad revenue, I was making 40 cents a stream, 50 cents a stream. Now that's not much. That's why it took 3.5 years to get to 66. But at least I was getting something, But at least I can still get, if somebody comes in and donates bits, I can still get that. So I don't know. We're a bit crazy. I think I'm gonna stay on about another 4 or 5 minutes, and probably gonna call it a night for myself. Getting a little sleepy.
Thanks for going live, still, guy. You're one of a few people I know on here that.
Of course, Cole. I feel bad. I keep missing your live streams. I'm either at work or something. Like I'll go to click it and it's already deleted. I remember when YouTube used to have the message button up there, and you could message people, "Hey, I'm live," blah blah blah.
I don't really get to keep a lot of my live streams up. So
you probably do what I did on Twitch. I was on Twitch the other day, and I was just like really pissed off, and I'm like, I don't give a shit about you people. And nobody was in there, but I was just like, goddamn Twitch, son of a bitch. And I said, I'm deleting this shit. But I just tested it to see if I would get ad revenue. I was just doing it as a test. And of course, no. But I was going to do one last night stream, but I fell asleep when I got home at 6. And then I woke up to watch Scotty, and then by that time it was like 11:30, and I said I could go live. And maybe I should have went live then. but I didn't. I was just like, screw it. But I had to do a 316 day. See what's what.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. March 316.
There ain't no significance other than it's 316. That's it. I mean, if I would have named myself Field Guy 317, I would have did the same thing. I think I did a 316 stream last year, the year before. This is a joke.
Yeah.
Nothing
As y'all can tell, I was not preoccupied, but I've been marking my bags. They didn't come in marked. The guy told me they're going to be in these nice bags, but they're not marked. So I got to break out my component tester and check every one, and then check actually what he got in the list that he sent me. So I've been writing all that down on the bags.
You should go live, Cajun, so you can get more super chats.
One more bag to do. No, I ain't going. Johnny's sleeping on the sofa, and
I thought he went home. I thought I heard him say he was going home.
No, I said you going to bed, Johnny? He said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to bed." Like these caps here. You see, they got a little green cap on top.
Yeah,
that's an NPO cap or RMC, and those are like very wanted in the guitar amp community. These right here, these NPOs, anything with a green cap on it or a little black hat, they used to use them in car stereos where you when you had hot and cold temperature fluctuations, like in the morning it's 60 degrees, and in the daytime it's 120 in your car. You get in, turn the radio on, it works and it sounds good. Well, that's because of these. These caps, capacitors, don't fluctuate with the heat. Because you put a regular cap in a car radio, all regular caps, and you throw heat on them, like on the bench, have it hooked up to speakers in your repair shop, and you put a blow dryer on there and hit a couple of those caps, it's going to start sounding fuzzy.
Well, that's something, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I'd find these guitar players and go, 1 million. Say $1 million for this damn thing.
Yeah, this guy's got a bunch of NOS, new old stock. And I think he sent me a little bit of everything he had. As far as resistors and capacitors. So that's a good buddy. It's a good friend.
Yeah.
All I got to do is test everything and then mark it, because I ain't marking the bags. You got to do that. Like, okay.
Blame on that one.
Like, okay, not a problem. Thank you.
Let's see. What
I'm talking about some stuff that goes back to the 60s and late 50s. Yeah. And they still testing good.
They don't lose much power.
It's a very well made cap. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, the RMC, guitar treble bleed caps, 0.002 microfarad, 500 volts.
Not too bad at all.
Let me make sure. I didn't look at this one yet. Last bag. Yeah, 0.002. Let's see what it says on the back. It doesn't say anything.
That means it's broken.
Oh, that's where you got that voltage from. Okay. The Z5U, that's 500 volts. 500 volts. That's a lot of electricity, but it ain't in a tube. A lot of current in it, but half an amp, but that's enough to kill you. When they the like I said, the RMC, like the NPO.
All of the above.
That's sought after. Well, right on there. Guitar amps, yeah, guitar treble.
Oh.
Treble.
Oh, Chris Olave changed his jersey number from 13 to 2. Interesting.
All right. I think that's the last of the Mohegans. Yeah. Oops. Got a box of, not a full box, but a bunch of stuff. I can't even see myself.
Oh, that's there.
Just knocked everything out the way. About 30 packages in that. Like that.
Oh, yeah.
Got some good Amphenol. He hooked me up with 3 Amphenol connectors, BNC connectors. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. All right. You said you wanted to head out?
Yeah, I'm getting a little sleepy.
I'm going to do that myself.
That's why I was saying go live. No.
Johnny's sleeping, Mitch's in bed. So.
Yeah, I've done about 2.5 hours on it. I certainly didn't want to go 4 hours tonight. So yeah.
Yeah. All right, Phil guy. Appreciate you having me. Appreciate the link.
Anytime.
Good to see you again. Colt 45. Good to see you again for the whole stream. Went over. They didn't even share a burger with us. Went pigged out on 3 hamburgers and fell asleep on it. Man, can you?
No, we got no burgers. What's up with that?
Too.
All right, everybody. David Carlisle, take it easy. Tar Heel, take it easy. And
Going to talk, ladies.
Until
Fall
next
asleep.
time. Until next time, love, peace, and crackling grease. We'll catch y'all later. Apalita.
See you, Cajun.
All right, Phil guy. Bonsoir.
That too. I don't know the Cajun equivalent, but yeah. But I promise, Colt, I'll if I'm home, I'll jump in your live stream. You know, I've been trying to. I just been missing. Then I'll share you out all that good stuff. I just can't promise anybody to get up in there. But appreciate Cajun and Tar Heel and David Carlisle and Colt, of course, and Miss Wanda was in here, and Masha was in here for a bit. I think that was it. If I missed anybody, I missed anybody. But Dave's not here. Yes, Dave's over there, War Eagle Land. So I appreciate y'all. So I'm gonna catch you later, Colt. I'm ending the stream. So you have a good one.